is no any other God. There is no any other God. There is no any other God. Only you, the Most High, Chukwu Okike Abiama. And only you shall we pray to. We will not pray to this, to that, to that, to that, to lead us to you. You say, call upon you in the days of trouble, and thou will answer. And you warn us in Exodus that we should not bow down to anything. Thou shalt not have any other God beside thee. And we must not bow down to that we must not bow down to it. Only you, Elohim, Chukwu Okike Abiama, shall we praise. I give you praise, I give you glory. All glory, honor, adoration, and adulation unto your holy name. Because you are God. We will never worship demon. Even in the modern way, neo-paganism, or in the ancient ways, we will never worship them, O Lord. Only you, Jehovah Jireh, Chukwu Okike Abiama, Ekekerowa, the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the God of Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu. You shall praise in our own time. Every glory, honor, adoration, and adulation shall be ascribed unto thee. Father, I say, take glory. Oh Lord, I say, take glory. Oh Lord, I say, take glory. Take glory, Jehovah Elohim. Take glory, Abba Father. We, your children, have assembled once again to glorify your name. Abba Father, be glorified. And may we, your people, your children, your servants, be glorified. Oh Lord, that you will be praised and you will shower your blessings upon us, O Lord. Immortal Redeemer, with tears, day and night, we come today because of incarceration, because of solitary confinement of your servants, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in the hands of these criminals, in the hands of the DSS. Lord, we continue to cry on today. You alone is able to do undo. I strongly believe in you. I know what you can do, Lord. And that is why we cry on today. That you will do it at the appointed time. You will do it when you, Jehovah, want to do it, O Lord. When the cry of your people has come before thee, you will never resist. You will always answer. You said in Exodus that I have heard their cry. You have heard their cry and groanings. And you have decided to come down for their rescue. The same position we are at this moment, O Lord. Our cry have reached you, O Lord. Our tears are flowing. Our blood is like ocean on the soil. Done by the enemies, Jehovah. That you will arise and do that. You will do it, O Lord. That you will do it. You never disappoint. You never fail. You never change. The Bible says, I am the Lord. I never change. I am the God of all mankind. Is there anything too hard for me? Nothing. The ancient of ancient. Therefore you free our leader, O Lord. But I will bring him out unhurt. Nothing will happen to him. No weapon fashioned against him shall prosper. Every projections, invocation, incantation, enchantment, attack, psychological, direct, indirectly, of the caliphates against him, even the Igbo brothers against him, Father, none will come to pass. Jehovah Jireh, let your angels, those angelic beings, those archangels that you have promised us, O Lord, let them surround him, O Lord. The same way they surrounded Daniel in the lion's den. Father, so shall it be. Nothing, no sickness, no disease, no illness of any kind can penetrate your servant to the glory of your name. Abba Father, you free him, O Lord. He will walk out majestically, miraculously to the glory of your name. Lord, we leave the ESN, Eastern Security Network, our own. Father, this is your chariot, which thou hast approved, O Lord. I leave them before thee at this moment to continue to pray that thou will do that, O Lord, that thou will possess them, O Lord, with thy power, that thou will go ahead of them and make the crooked place straight, and break in pieces the gates of brass and cut in asunder the bars of iron. O Lord, that thou will strengthen them, O Lord, that thou will weaken our enemies, that you will use them mightily at this time. As is raging, O Lord, Abba Father, you will confuse the enemy. You will set trap for them, they will fall in. We will bring them down to the glory of your name. Father, affliction will not rise up the second time. Anyhow they want it to, Lord, you will use ESN to crush them. Affliction will not rise up the second time. Anyhow they want it to, Lord, you will use ESN to crush them. Affliction will not rise up the second time. Raping our mothers, our teenagers, those who are putting roadblocks on our road, they're stopping money from us, frustrating our lives. Father, those who are causing these problems, no matter how they disguise themselves as Al-Shabaab, whether they disguise themselves as de-radicalized, repentance, herdsmen, whatever, ISWAP, Boko Haram, Father, may our own be able to crush them completely to the glory of your name. Jehovah Elohim Adonai, I give you praise. I worship you. I adore thee, I glorify your name because you are the Most High. Take glory, Almighty God. Heavenly Father, I leave the DOS. I continue to pray, O Lord. You are the God that answered prayer. You will answer. You never fail. You will never fail. You will not fail, O Lord. Father, you will vindicate them, O Lord. Agent of ancient, every arrow of falsehood, arrow of jealousy that enemy has shot to them, O Lord. Abba, Father, this is the time. This arrow will go back to the senders. Those who shot those arrows, those who make those publications, those who speak against them, those who try to bring them down. Heavenly Father, let that they wish for them, O Lord, bounce on them. May they begin to receive it one after the other. May your angel cause problem in their midst to the glory of your name. Father, you strengthen the DOS. Equip them. Wisdom is needed now. Knowledge is needed. Insight is needed, O Lord. Protection. Father, shower them, O Lord. Help them. Bless them. Their families, their children, their wives. Their good works, O Lord. Anything they lay their hands upon, that it be prosperous. Any avenue, a channel, enemy has opened in order to penetrate them, Father, will block it, O Lord. Anything they needed that the enemy can use as a trap, Lord, I pray you supply it to them in quantum, because you are the one who giveth everything. Father, I lift your children, IPOB all over the world, agent of ancient. These are your children you love so much, O Lord. These are your apple of your eyes, as the Bible stated it. My Father, my Maker, Father, the time has come, O Lord. The time has come. Wherever your children are scattered, in jail, Father, many are in jail, many are in hospital, many are frustrated, even in diaspora, many are frustrated, O Lord. We cry unto thee, Abba, Father, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Have mercy upon your children, O Lord. Have mercy, O Lord. Have mercy, have mercy. Remember them, O Lord. Bless your people. Open doors. Let the week be a week of testimony, because of your abundance upon each and every one of us, O Lord, from the North Pole to the South Pole, to the nooks and crannies of this planet Earth, which you know it all. Locate your people, working assiduously for the restoration of your kingdom here on earth. Let them receive this blessing in fullness, O Lord, to the glory of your name, Abba Father. We'll give you praise. Jehovah Ebenezer, Jehovah Adonai, the God of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Locate your people, bless. Father, those in prison, we continue to pray. Those sentenced to death, those sentenced life imprisonment, Father, you will revisit that case, O Lord. You will tamper justice with mercy, because we have cried unto heaven that thou will have mercy. Open the prison gates and let them come out, O Lord, miraculously. There are sick ones among us. They file medical treatments. Some don't have money for treatment. Father, there is nothing you cannot do. We ask you, Lord, to have mercy. The Bible says you send forth thy word that healeth them and deliver them from hell. Father, let them be healed. Let the angel of healing visit them. Let a destiny helper locate them. Give them money for medical treatments. Immortal Redeemer, we pray for the hardship in our land. Oh Lord God, my Father. Oh Lord God, my Father, you will lift it up, O Lord. It is man-made. It is man-made, O Lord. It is man-made. Daddy, you will lift it up. Make a way for your people. Make a way for your people, O Lord. Daddy, make a way for your people. The way you do it, I don't know, Lord. but you will make a way for our people, O Lord. Our people are suffering. Things are very hard, more harder in our area than any other place. Oil is gotten from our land, but fuel price is more higher within our area than other places, O Lord. Price of our commodities are very expensive. Your people are suffering, toiling on daily basis, return back home with nothing. Father, have mercy, provide for them, O Lord. Look at the poor ones, O Lord. O Lord, O Lord. Do something, O Lord. Father, we commit Biafra land into thy hand, O Lord. We pray that indeed the earth will open and swallow every evil, because you promise us that as east is far away from the west, so shall you remove our sins. Jehovah Ninsi, as the sun rises this morning, O Lord, we continue to pray that it will burn off every evil, man and woman, spirit, seen and unseen, evil things in our land. Let the sun destroy it, O Lord. Let the rain fall, wash it away to the glory of your name, Abba Father. Let the wind blow them off to the glory of your name. Blessed Redeemer, will give you praise. Thank you, Abba Father. Thank you, my Lord and my God. Be thou exalted, O Lord. Daddy will make this prayer in the beautiful name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. Great Biafrans, we must press on for the disintegration of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. But while that, our leader Mazi Nwachineke must be released. Listen, our leader must be released. Our leader must be released. And for this present time now, for him to be released lies in our hand. Very, very important. Everything to be done for him to be free has been done. The Zoological Republic itself don't know what to do. International community is not backing them up in that way. But they just want to use our leaders' detention for politics. Mostly this is their 2023. They are afraid how it's going to turn out if our leader is being free. So they are using our leader to play politics. And if the Zoological Republic of Nigeria want to use Mazi Nwachineke to play politics, to favor them, they want where they will do it and it will favor them. Then, brother, sister, it left for you and I to plot this chess. If you play chess or if you play draft. If you play draft is very common. It's left for you and I to plan this game very well, where it will hurt the zoo. Anything we do to favor the zoo, we are elongating our suffering. Short and simple. Just as Israel elongated her suffering, instead of 400 years, it added more 30 years by chasing Moses out of the land. Very, very important. So this draft now, this game, we are going to play it very well. Where the zoo will feel the pain. Strategies are available. And we have great men with wisdom leading us. So what you need to do is to remain resolute and do that which we ask you to do. Very, very important, because the game they are playing is just to make sure that it favors them. That is the zoo. And there is no international community that will come and help us. Say, hey, they will only talk or tweet. At most, they sanction. That is the highest thing they will do. They could be sanctioning you and be taking your oil and all those things. So, the freedom is in our hand. The way we play this game tactically matters. And that is why we are calling on everybody to be disciplined. And you must be disciplined. Abide to the rules. Abide to the engagement. What we ask you to do is what you will do. But the moment there are porous, the moment there are other hands pushing, say this, say that, it's going to affect The power to free our leader is in our hand. And there is no any other way, if not this way, to push them to the wall. Because what they are trying to play is just politics. The election, is it not February? How many months ahead? They will be doing all this giddy just in order for it to favor them. That's all. In order for it to favor them. But meanwhile, remember that there is security alert. There is a threat of security in Abuja. Abuja is not saved. Forget about that it's been leaked, it calms down. Because even if it is you are trying to attack a particular place and you are being told or the information is being, you will not carry it immediately. You need to re-strategize. And you know that the entire Abubakars, the entire political echelons in the Northern Zoological Republic are involved in all this game. So it can come left, it can come right. What they are doing is to re-strategize. Turkey promised you some helicopter or whatever, but there is a bomb blast in Turkey right now. And some certain threats are coming from certain angles, that area. You don't know what is happening, but we are giving you tidbits of things. We must re-strategize to make sure that our leader is free. Because they themselves, they are re-strategizing. They have not calmed down. And I'm telling you, all the Abubakar's echelons, political echelons in the Northern Zoological Republic are involved. They know what is going on. And they are pressing their button very well. But we are not going to relent. We will not relent. This is the time we need to fight this battle perfectly. And we will be there. The security threat is still there. Have it in mind. And Christmas is coming. Those traveling must be careful. The people you see on the checking point are not military as per se. These are Al-Shabaab, de-radicalized criminals. There is a video that trended. I got it yesterday. That video, they said is Fokon or so, wherever, a particular place. And the Fulanis, according to the boy that was recording the video, he said that this Fulani herdsman has already exchanged bullets with the police, and the police ran away. Then the military are going. And you know that this military are part and parcel, because within that area, we have had some certain stories where just about a kilometer away from where some people were kidnapped, and where they asked a road safety man, are you police? The man was scared, thinking they would shoot him. He said, no, it's a road safety. Not knowing they just want to understand that he's a government worker like them. So they free him, ask him to go and all those things. For you to know that the military, Nigerian military, are involved in all this things. So in that video analysis, if you have listened to it, you will see where people were packed and nothing, there was no any intervention soever expected to rescue them. Their Kanu jet, their bomber jet, whatever, would have hovered over that forest. But they are not doing it because it is the same people that use helicopter to drop these criminals. Drop them in the forest. The thing we have been hearing in Niger State some time ago in the Northern Zoological Republic, that there is a helicopter hovering, dropping things. The local living there will report. It has already happened. And just few weeks ago, the Igbo Efulefus, the useless idiot we have as political leaders, the governors, held their meeting and bring out their communique. All these things were not well addressed because all of them are loyal to Sokoto, and Sokoto is the one piloting their head of this criminality in the Zoological Republic. Because all of you, as long as you are a Nigerian, you are a product. In fact, Sokoto owns you. Sokoto owns you. That one is certain. You can't change it. Our political criminals, they couldn't do anything. Governor Ugwani, in his state, he saw the clips of people dropped in helicopter. He can't say anything because they have sold their soul to devil. You know, in America, that's what they call soul. You sell your soul. If you want to excel in entertainment, if you want to excel, you just sell your soul. That one has been there for God to Google say it. So don't let anybody deceive you when it comes to all this Illuminati, whatever. So they have sold their soul to Sokoto and they cannot talk. And we are seeing the impacts of these helicopters attacking our people on daily basis. So the military checkpoint you see and all those things are just used, it's just a formality. They tell you that men are there, they are working hand in hand. So if you are traveling, you need to be careful. You remember that we have ESN, but ESN have to work like that black man in America. There was a black man who said, he said, when you are fighting to rescue a black man, you don't fight with two hands. If a black man is in a pit, you want to pull him out, don't give him your two hands for you to pull him out. Because if you do, he will draw you down. That is black man. That you only give one hand to be pulling him and use the other hand to be defending, holding yourself somewhere. Maybe there is a tree or something you can hold, then give only one hand. That is black man. And there's another woman in US also, in those days during slavery, that freed a lot of slaves when they were trying to stop slave. What did she say? I'm quoting their word. She said that she rescued thousands of slaves, but had it been they realize, I'm quoting the woman, I can't get her name now, had it been they realize, they know or agree that they are slave, that it would have helped her to save many. In other words, Stockholm syndrome will upon them. They just want to humble themselves under the slave master to be doing that work. Isaka, humble yourself and carry the load. So ESN is there, but he knows who he's saving. So they are not, ESN can't just come anyhow. They will work tactically. Because ESN could be working now, you stay somewhere and you'll be recording them and post. But the Janjaweed will commit the whole atrocity, will not see the picture. Fear won't even let you record the military. But when you see ESN maybe working, you go and record them to post. Not knowing that the people, these people are ancient serpents. They can work. That picture you post, you don't know the technology they will use. Don't know how they will, to their own advantage. So these are the things. Well, why I'm saying it is for you to understand the level we are and help yourself if you will understand. Because the problem is that we don't understand at all. I continue to blame ourselves because the problem lies on us. I don't blame any person, white man, this, that, religion, this, that, Bible, pastor. I blame myself because I have realized the power, the knowledge I'm supposed to use to liberate myself. So brothers, that is the level. The security threat is there. So we must be careful in it. They are killing, shooting on rampant. They'll just shoot you, you die. Nothing will happen. And that is why we must pay them back. Listen, at this level, it's blood for blood. It doesn't matter. It's blood for blood. An eye for an eye. Tooth for tooth. That is how it is. If you keep quiet, there are monsters that will swallow us. Very, very important. We must make that very clear. This is Radio Biafra Hausa Service 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, the firstborn of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. Let's take some news here. This one is from our desk here. Umuchuku writers, he says, those people killed by Nigerian army in Ethiopia are not unknown gunmen but innocent people. These are our writers. You know, after the event, the reason why I love our journalists on ground is they are investigating journalists. They will investigate things and give it to you. They will investigate. Not breaking news, you just break it off, but you did not follow it up to know the actual things. They'll tell you whatever you see. Umuchuku writers publish. Go through it, they'll tell you the gospel truth, I tell you. Because the invincible men among them will go and investigate things. Even inside DSS, they will investigate and bring out the truth. So that's why when you see their write-ups, you must. Recall that unknown gunmen allegedly attacked an army checkpoint in the Sofia Guata local government area, Anambra State, yesterday, 12 November 2022, killing at least 2 soldiers. Reacting to the incidents, Anambra State Police Command Public Relation Officer PPRO Tochukwu Ikenga confirmed the attack in a statement. He noted that the soldiers chased and neutralized 5 unknown gunmen in the process. A series of investigation done so far by Umuchukwu writers reveal that those people who were shot dead by the military are innocent people of the Isofia community. In this Sofia, you need to come and confirm this thing. Unu ga-anọ ebe unu na-support Soludo one nono alone ni. Ọta ifru Soludo keta now, he's not your brother. Sokoto has eaten his soul. If you want to Sokoto erigo mkpụrụ obi ya taa ya ka ji. Nwere ifo that is that's ị ga-afụ ya na ọ ya emegide ya ọ dịka nrọ 110 agwụ. Abia cost ụzọ kwasị gị a na-ahụ ụzọ all those things. Some of us now our understanding is very low. We can akwụkwọ salary I dey happy. For me, I have never seen a government who done something that I'll praise him. The money you are using to is not people you were elected or chosen or hired to do that job. You were hired to do that job. What people are expecting is your ingenuity, your brain, the best of it to be added, maybe in economy, in security, in politics, in order to improve it. Ibagi were go n'ebe ahụ rekwụọ salary, run road, run ka na-akụrụ gị aka. Asị na gọvanọ na-agbalị. Mụnwa bụ Nwachineke agaghị adị that stupid. Ọsọkwa ihe were go niile ahụ echiche everywhere. For me it's rubbish. Because without the governor self, if you have a truthful palm secretary there, things will be moving on. They will be paying you your salary. It's normal. Ego bata were akwụ ụgwọ. Word or contract, arụcha ya supervisor ya ọdịmma akwụ ụgwọ. So all those things are rubbish. The only thing is the intellectual, the ideas he added in his government. Maybe Eban spent too much money. He brought an idea to reduce it. That is the time you clap hand for, or something he will create to bring more money, bring investors in this. These are the things you're expecting leaders to do. All that is he receive allocation and he paid. All those things are bullshit. Bullshit. We need to grow beyond that. Are you telling me that if Biafra comes tomorrow and somebody just sit in the office as a leader or whatever and they give you money, you go and pay salary after that means we have not changed now? Is that how Japan do? No, but we want to be better than Japan. So you need to think beyond that. So all those things on and on. But what I'm saying is, Ethiopia people, you need to see this thing now and know that they have killed your people. Military have killed your people, because this is coming from Umuchukwu writers, the best journalists on earth. I must tell you the gospel truth. Very, very important. Let's continue. Mr. Odrichukwu Obi is one of the victims who was shot dead in cold blood by the Nigerian military and tagged unknown gunmen to justify the atrocities. A video evidence obtained from our correspondent confirmed the investigation. Very, very important. So Ludama Kwoku only Sofia Kiburu Oma Kwoku, because he has sold his soul to Sokoto. You people don't know how domain, how powerful this Sokoto. You don't know. The caliphate has swallowed everybody. It's a fraternity you have to pass, just like African leaders. There is no any African country that will become the president that will not go to Europe and succumb. It's not possible. They will initiate you into their powerful fraternity. You swear an oath. Is it not election coming? Atiku them has gone there. Jagaban them has gone there. Some in Paris, some in London. Your so-called obedient has gone there. You think they will allow him to do something that will prove, whereby they know that out of crisis they are sucking you? Maybe you use your brain. That's why if you are keep on blaming this, it's just made to press the button and things will change. Very simple, brother. Very, very simple. I press the button, everything change. That's all. Very, very important. So all of you in Ethiopia need to call meeting Amani. Una John one no chichi see and Kezi can dias we bull the well, you just do it. But I know he will not say anything. He will not do anything because he have sold his soul. We are using this opportunity to inform the whole community, the whole world about the atrocities the Nigerian security operatives are committing on our land, and we are demanding justice for the lawful killing of our unarmed innocent people killed for no just cause. Very, very important. Umuchuku writers reported this from Umuchuku writers, the best of its kind. You must know that. All this kind of report, you cannot see it on your useless Punch and Daily Post and all those useless things because they have been paid. They have been paid. Look at Jagaban now. Jagaban with such accusation of drug. Escobar is coming to be your president. Escobar is holding is a candidate, presidential candidate of a ruling party. Jagaban Escobar, drug lord with powerful evidence. He's earning $2,000 something a month, but he has $400 and something $1,000. How could he make that money? And he left it and ran away. It's only a criminal who leave such money there. If it is money your hard-earned money, as we will leave money in the leave house early in the morning, you return back. Even sometimes you sleep in train, you sleep inside bus where you are working for 25 hours in a 24 hours a day to make the ends meet. You will follow them till the end until they release that money for you. If that is what you work for. But this is Tinubu got that money through drug, cocaine, powerful ones, and it leaked. He knew that he will go to jail. He ran away. And he has not been going to US all this while. Today he's coming out. Tinubu is coming out to be your president. And all the zoological mediums, Ruben Abati, the Marais Television, Channel, Punch, Premium, they know all these things. But there will be civil, petting things, and all manner of rubbish. A well-educated man, God gave him the wisdom to help others. Somebody like Festus Keyamo will see all these things and politically come and defend. Don't you see that black people will have finished? The thing you have is against you. That is one problem with black people. Your things that's supposed to fix you, make you to be good, is always against you. When the intellectual you have will be campaigning for all these criminals, but they will be against the right one. You don't have future as a black man until there is a very powerful bloody revolution in Africa. Scrap up these criminals, then reform. The message we are preaching, like from Radio Biafra like this now, will reform your brain, reformat it, then it will work. But as long as those people are there influencing you, no way. Look at their spokesman, very intelligent, very good, but they will see all those evil defending them. This stupid man Reno will be defending Atiku Abubakar, comparing him with this one. But they are good men. They are good men. These are people. They know that this man is Escobar. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is Escobar, drug lord. Jagaban, a criminal. But he owns your ticket, presidential ticket. If by miracle, by mistake, he can be there. And you see how you think it will go better tomorrow. No newspaper will tell you all those things. Because all of them have been bought. No radio station, no media, no television will tell you all these things we are telling you. That is why you must tune in here. Pay attention so that it will help you. Remember, you are a black man. Your brain is not easy to accept things. It has to take time. I watched this movie I think acted by this man Rolling Piper. The movie that when you put on sunglasses you see people that are alien. Everybody might have watched that. It is in the 80s, but because of what is happening, they brought the movie again and people will watch it again. When that guy Rolling Piper, who is the actor, want to tell his friend the black guy He wants to let him know what is going on secretly so that they can team together and fight. It took Rolling Piper everything in him before he convinced that guy. They have to fight. They have to fight. He wants to tell him, to make him understand that there is a danger. That is the level of a black man. We must understand this so that we keep on pushing. Some people will say we are talking. You that is saying talking, you have not even changed. Tomorrow you are in APC, next tomorrow you are in PDP, next tomorrow you are in Auto Idiot, the other day you are no more doing freedom fighting, today you are in Pentecostal, you are in tradition, you are just jumping everywhere because you have not really know what to do. That is the brain of a black man. So we are saying this thing for you to listen, to return back. Make sure you listen to what we are telling you and follow it. Very, very important. Very, very important. Jagaban is Escobar. Jagaban is Escobar. He's a drug lord. Nobody who will work hard in America, the United States of America that I know very well, earning such low income, now have such money in account and forfeit it and run away. It's not possible. He will follow it up because he fears nothing. A clear conscience fears no any accusation. Very simple thing. We must continue. Let's take another news. Residents of our Kanu, Enugu State are under attack by Fulani terrorists. This is also from Umuchuku writers, from Fulani terrorists. A disheartening report reached the decks of Umuchuku writers this Sunday afternoon, that's yesterday, has it that Fulani terrorists has besieged the small community of Four Corners in Enugu State along Enugu-Okigwe Road in an attempt to kidnap travelers passing through that route. The intensified attack of Fulani terrorists happening along that road started a month after a military helicopter was spotted dropping strangers in a bush within that axis, which unknown to us are ones carrying out the kidnapping and the criminal activities happening on that route. For the past 5 days and still counting, a lot of kidnapping activities have been reported to Umuchuku writers' desks on that same route. We hereby call on Governor of Enugu State on the doom that has already befallen Enugu State. As Fulani terrorists has taken over every nook and cranny of Enugu. For the past 1 month, kidnapping and criminal activities have increased to the maximum of Enugu State, to the maximum in Enugu State. Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi must note that the security of lives and properties of people of Enugu State is his responsibility, and so, therefore, he must stop gallivanting with Yesum Wike and come home to secure his state. On this note, we wish to place every town union president, vigilante group, traditional rulers, and religious leaders on notice that Enugu State has been surrounded by Fulani terrorists. They are hereby advised to mobilize the youths and flush out every criminal from every nook and cranny of Enugu State. Umuchuku writers reporting. You have heard it. It's about that video I'm talking about and other investigative work they did. We are trying to let you know. We don't have leaders. What has Ugwuanyi done since then? It was after that helicopter of a thing that we begin to remember the kidnapping that took place at that Obolo Road, or I think what was the name of that school, that university within that area, that they kidnapped a lot of people that were returning just from the calling off of the 8 months or 9 months ASO strike. Our people were kidnapped. What has the governor done? Nothing. 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 It is we that are facing the pain. I continue to advise our people to be good. What you're supposed to do is to prepare yourself. But the thing is that as a black man we are, look at somewhere within all side, somebody will have a gun and he use it for stealing, and Fulani are in the forest. See those kind of criminality. You call yourself hitman. Just as Mazi Nwachineke was explaining last night, a freedom fighter, they caught him with 20-something million naira. Yeah, but he will come out and they call him, say that because they know this their source, Ekperimanko that are sponsoring them and all those things. A freedom fighter, a military, he caught him with 20-something million in foreign currency. And all those things. But these are people that would have used their guns and bullets and their energy, go inside the forest now. As we've been heard about all this report now in Enugu, go and secure their land. But as black men they are, as infiltrators they are, as they have a different agenda, as the enemy will continue to sponsor them to cause problem among, give them money, tell them yes, is Biafra you are looking for, but have something, try to make some money. That is what they will tell them indirectly. They will just be inside the city, stealing, robbing people, frustrating people, kidnapping. Somebody want to do burial, somebody father die, or mother die, or relative die, want to do burial. A young man, you met in Singapore, you met in South Korea, are MDs of banks and institutions, putting the best of their brain into the system for their country to grow. Your own is to use gun to be robbing people, robbing poor people. You will not see it. You won't calculate it. You won't feel the pain. Using your youthful energy that you're supposed to. At your youth now, you're supposed to implement something that another generation will come and continue with it. It's a project. Life is a project. The car you are driving 100 years ago is not like that. It started with cat, horse and some cats. At a certain time, they now remove horse. Then it was nature and organic and inorganic, if I put it in that way. The horse will be draw a cart and be moving. At a certain time, they cut off the natural aspect of it and put it a mechanical engine. It's a project moving gradually, being done by youth people at your age. This one will drop it, another one will pick it up and be revisiting it, changing it, thinking, calculate about it, and things will happen. But your own is either you throw there where kai where beer nurishi muribu nupo in a line. You will just see people to shoot them. You will not see your enemy. You will not calculate how to put your brain into the system to be useful for people. Nigga knows a chill lack of tofu excuse now he burianishi on the church or pastor on car or they change the Bible into our religion, into our language, but they didn't change physics. On go it translate physics. Go your brain to that brain to change fit to go and study in England and come back and translate it as it happened in Japan. Manijigo Igbo no line inside. You will only be robbing your people. If not, the best thing now is when you have your gun, you are aiming at this felony, you bring them down. But look at you with that gun. Criminality is what you are doing with it. And you still blaming people. Every day we are blaming this. I am the problem. That is what I tell myself. Because I have studied the world, know how a white man will leave America, leave Europe and come and die in Biafra land because of me. Who am I? For what reason? No. Rather you like that, as long as you will be getting the natural resources, you like that problem to continue. This thing have been happening for years. but we can't decode it. We see it, we can't even process it, download it, assimilate it. So we understand this thing and find a way to fight it. No, we can't. Blame. Back to what I'm saying, the insecurity in Enugu State. Our people, we need to help ourselves. When we are being equipped, let's use that power to fight this. They are coming. It's a conquest. Fulani are coming for Fulanization and Islamization. That one is their target. They are coming. Our land is fertile for agriculture. Forget about all these years that they make us to be Mugu, that we have not been farming. We only depend on the food that comes from the Fulani land, from Hausa land. We depend on that. Our land is fertile. There is rainfall at all time. There are other natural resources that have not been tapped. You can relax in our land. Is very good if everything is in order. They know all these things and they are coming. They live in deserts. That side. But they want to encroach. And the earth is open. If you are stupid, the earth will swallow you. If you are wise, you will rule the earth. The earth is open. If we don't fight back, they will come and take over our land. Reduce us to nothing, Fulanize us. You will only be reading it in history in 100 years to come that there are some people within this region. Some are Ijo, some are Igbo, some are Banke, some are this. You just read it in history, but you are gone. This thing is happening. There is no political leader that will come and help us. Let's help ourselves. Stop criminality. Brother, be a sacrificial object now. All of us are sacrificial object, fighting tooth and nail to free ourselves. Take that gun in your hand and look for Fulani in the forest and bring them down. Not criminality. You can't prosper with that. Very, very important. A word is enough for a wise. Let's continue. Let's continue. Vigilante apprehend 8 suspected ISWAP terrorists on deadly mission in Niger State. Some community vigilantes and the youth have arrested suspected terrorists and handed them over to security authority in Niger State. This thing is happening in Niger State. You know, Abuja and the Kaduna were invaded via Niger State. You remember, that is how they capture Kaduna State. They came down from the north, moving their forests, came to a state like a Niger State with a very vast land. There was a time they took half of the state, about 11 local government under their care. And that thing enables them to open the routes for terrorists to move from north towards the central. That was how they surround Abuja. That's how they enter Kaduna. From there, they move down to Kogi and settle in Kogi. Those in Kogi have not yet started, because when it will start, those ones will move. Some will move to east, some will move to west. That is how it's going to be. As you see that river Niger, river Benue confluence place in that is how the terrorists will flood the southern parts. But for Abuja, they have surrounded it. So these people now you see they caught are people who are transporting the terrorists and moving and all those things. They may not analyze it very well for you, but will give you insight in understanding. Very, very important. According to PR Nigeria, the suspected terrorists were apprehended after some strange people in Wawa district of New Busa were searched and questioned. A source who participated in the search in an audio sent to PR Nigeria disclosed that the suspects confessed that they had a sinister mission in the community. The source said, "We thank God for the effort of the military in our area as part of our security consciousness after a recent attempt on a military base in Wawa. We searched for strangers in our community and we were able to arrest 8 of them with criminal intent and recover AK-47 gun, 10 magazine and 160 bullets among other lethal ammunition. Surprisingly, some of the suspects even prayed the early morning Muslim prayer with us in a mosque. I hope you are understanding. For them, this is not a sin. That is why they will go to mosque and pray. It's a jihad. Well, no matter what you call it, is up to you. Just as I have said before, definition depends on you. How you define something, it works for you. People came out and said that Sunday, the Sabbath day is not Saturday, it's Sunday. And it's working for them. That Monday is the beginning of the week and all those things. They turn it and it's working. Sometimes people said January was not the last month, or the new month. There was a time, the month of June or thereabout was 21 days or something of that. People buy it, another person come and redefine things and it's working. I'm just telling you about definition. Definition of things is very, very important in your life. How you define something, how you see it, how it works for you. For them, it has nothing to do with terrorism. For them, what they are doing is jihad, is part of their belief system. They went into the mosque and they pray, and after the prayer, they move on. Because all yaking Allah kana yaking. Nobody would have thought that they are criminals. You call them criminals, but for them they are not. They don't believe you. They see you as criminal. They see you as infidel who don't want to believe in that system. That is it. As they looked very religious and pious, and they are not even Fulanis. Fulani has already influenced some Hausa people, and they have believed them, and they are joining them in their conquests. At least 8 terrorists were killed and 4 kidnapped victims were rescued on Friday by the troops of the Operation Forest Sanity of the Nigerian Army in Zamfara State. This was confirmed by the Director, Defense Media Operations, Major General Musa Damadami, stating that the terrorist camp that were attacked were located at the Duse Uku forest in Lanke and Damak village in the Gumi local government area of Zamfara state. They know where they are. If they just want to walk, they will walk. He added that the Nigerian military personnel, while on the fighting patrol, engaged the terrorists in a shootout and neutralized 8 bandits, while others scampered for safety with gunshot wounds. He claimed that the soldiers used the general area after their firefight to rescue 4 kidnapped victims. 6 AK-47 rifle, 40 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, and the 6 AK-47 magazine and 32 motorcycles were recovered according to him. But we don't see all these things so far on our press release. The military no see all this thing. The one where you go show now, the one will happen for East, because Brigadier General Nwachukwu is there. They will use him to destroy his people. You capture all this kind of thing, and unless maybe you publish, I didn't see it, because I always on their page to see what the rubbish they are saying. I was there to see some news. So nothing good is coming out of these people. Nothing good is coming from Nigeria. It's only terrorism. This insecurity is still there. They are not relenting. They are the one sponsoring them. They are the ones supporting them. You and I need to be careful at this time. We need to be careful at this time to see what is going on. Not all Nigerian newspapers will be reporting all those things to you. And even when they report, they will try to cover some certain things that they don't want you to know. You are dying, they are killing you, and they say you don't want to, you are not supposed to know it. This is the time you're supposed to know that these people are criminals and they don't have any intention, good intention for you. Let's take another news headline. Abducted Nigerian female secondary school student gives birth in terrorist camp. There are some certain bad and funny news that comes out of Zoological Republic. The small girl is being pregnanted in terrorist camp. They have pregnanted the girl, married her, and now she is their product. It's very bad. Very bad. We have military, they couldn't rescue them, but you see them trying to comb our land. They go here, killing innocent people. Killing innocent people. Just as I read the news of Niger State, how many houses were burned today? Military are not shooting people. They know the terrorists. But this kind of thing, they will go to Ohafia and begin to shoot everybody there. They will go to Ohafia and be shooting people just like that. It's not fair. It's not fair. This is the time we must know, understand, agree to what we are telling you, that these people are our enemy. It is not the military you read on news or on books or whatever you think of. The system, the Nigerian government is against us. They don't like us. So anything coming from them is against us. The people you see in camouflage are Al-Shabaab. All of them. They are Al-Shabaab. That's why they will block roads in our land, collecting money. We live in the north. I live in the north for a very long time, do business, travel almost all the whole state in the north. We'll move from state to state, states to state in our businesses. Then you will not see any roadblock and all those things, just maybe interstate. When you see roadblock, is maybe you are passing from this state to another state, then you will just see one particular checkpoint. Something of that sort. There is nothing, you just go your way. Then, but today now, in our land, from post to post, they are there extorting money from our people. After they have collected their money, they will look for one teenager there and rape her in some uncompleted building and in the forest. Because of money they have gathered. Somebody will Roman Christian Akbari, Roman Christian will 1,000 naira. You can give her 2,000. Pure water bunisha Akbari. Tipia wanaka haka. Destroying our land. We can't just take all these things. Somebody like me can't take it. And I believe in natural justice. Natural justice, I believe in it so much. Natural justice. That you will go down because of your evil. You will go down. Roadblocks everywhere. Extorting our people dry in this hardship. And you want us to keep quiet. We will not tolerate all these things. We need to do something for it to end, brother. That is what I'm saying. We need to do something for it to end. Because as a result of keeping quiet, they are increasing on daily basis. Just because he wear camouflage with AK-47. We have AK now. Is it your moke kobu moke cable? Apia ife. Kapia kenete ya obere self. Look at the news in Niger State. How many people do they kill there? Nobody. But look at what happened in Ohafia. Look at what happened in Ohafia. Even if you are looking for anything, is that the reason why you go and burn people's houses? Look at the Zombe. Burn people's houses. But military barracks have been ransacked in the north several times. How many times did they go and be burning people's houses? Even some certain occasion we discover that the locals were the one giving the Boko Haram information to locate or to give them when these people will pass by and they will gun them down. They will know all those things. But we have not seen where they carried a military raid. A lot of military officers have been killed in the north. Kill a lot of major, a lot of people. How many times have you seen them going on raid in that manner? The answer is no, zero. And that is why we must do the needful. Very, very important. We must do the needful. Let's continue with this news. A 16-year-old abducted female student of Federal Government College Bringing Yauri in Kebbi State, where Abubakar Malami come from, has given birth to a child in captivity. A 16-year-old girl. She is from Bringing Yauri in Kebbi State, the same state with Abubakar Malami. The same state with Abubakar Malami. The girl is now with a child. I'll be back in a moment. Just hold on. I will be back in a moment. Something is distracting me. Please hold on. I will be back in a moment.
John Ebon and Kitty Odagunazi Ogane Dundujo Ibonu Gakwemunti Nonwo Makana Mama Nazina Togodogu Chirezi Makana Waribe Wafu Nanu Elibe Nanu Ndibanya Maburejoku Anya Bumibe Makanasi ni badi mananya bala kuko Ogaranya jeremba nujura kwa Kwanda nenye puruya Neni manya Otaka agumwana nka Aburubweni talabusia Asimu na mufu Batano bogi oke mwa Asimu ni boge montino nuom Ibo nuge kwe montino nuom Makanasi na wata bibede ma Okoro obodo nye Omabulu eziokwu Igbo na abụrụ m ife dị mma ka mbụ dem naka Makanasi ni badi mananya bala akwụkwọ O mere ka si awa bodogwu Atire akọrọ ụwa Igbo na-eme akọrọ ụwa Igbo na-eme akọrọ ụwa elochi emenya bibe Maka na odogwu nwe na-enanya bụ nnekwu igada nwere Igbo ji bụrụ nnekwu odogwu ka nke ọrụ akụkọ obodo ya sị onye ka na-ekwu okwu ya Makaji Ogane Dundujo Isara muku bo foko nyake akọrọ Ọ̀pọ̀ni mọ́ta mọ́rẹ́ nìní ọ̀nàtọ̀ ya tintam Igbo ọkụ ibe mere eme na nwere ka esi ama odogwu onye ka m na-ekwu okwu ya oke nwa oke nne ahụ na-ata nkata ichere isi ama adị ya mma omeke nne ya ka mụ na-etu ugo odogwu bụchiri ezi ọ sị mụ na ọgaranya obi dị ọcha nwa na-eruru isi onye fee eze eze ruo onye aka ototo nwa ọnụ gbara ogi ya soji eji mechaa ya lacha ọkwere ikpeazụ nnekwu ugogwu ekene gị ọkwa mere ọbata na redio tv abụghị odogwu ya ka ejighị bụrụ dike eziokwu a na-akụrụ isi gị dike tete ego Biafra dike ọkwa gị bụ personal assistant nke odogwu ọkwa gị bụ personal assistant nke odogwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọmadike ndị Igbo n'ọnụ m ekene gị dike tete ọkwa gị nwere ide anyị enwere ibe chọrọ ka m kwuo oche m ka m ji ekwukwe ọmadike ndị Igbo dike tete ndị ekweghị ekweremegbo ndị gbara ọsọ na anaghachitekwa azụ inugwo ndị ahụ bịara ka emebe anyị abụrụ kata abịa ibere emeregwo obi inugwo oge erugwo maka ejighị oge na-edu unu ndị ụjọ ibe mma bụ ọhamadike gee ntị ka m kwuo onye bụ okwu odogwu bụchiri ezi onye mmemme na-eke ọjị n'oke ọ mụtara zụcharị ụmụ ya niile ekene gị ha tikwe gị malụ amalụ na nye bụ ọgụ ị na-anụ na mmụọ kwụ gị n'azụ mmadụ kwụ gị n'azụ ezume ezi ibe Igbo jiri dị ebube kwụ gị n'azụ ya ka m ji ayọ chikerụ gị si anya were ndụ udori gị n'elu ndụ inugwo o were ọrụ ike wee chọọ ọrụ gị mma ọmadike ụwa niile oke anụ jide ka iji odogwu bụchiri ezi maka na ibe ị na-emere anyị dị anyị n'anya o hafụkwa ndị sabo maka na enwere ka echikwa onye gbogbo ati na-emechara ikpeazụ na Judas ji akarị akarị Barabas ji eme nkarị ya ka m jiri si oge erugwo ndị ụmụ Igbo tetezie n'ụlọ ịmara na ịbụ nwa Biafra tete ya ka m ji nete anya mụbata ka agụ nwere nke ji dị ebube dịsi enyi ike obere nwa na-echi na ibe nwaba nne ya bụ orugodo bụ ochikwa n'ibe nna efutara onwe ya obodo emere m ibe ọjọọ ka njụ onye bụ ajụjụ indigenous people of Biafra ka njụọ anyị ojere bụrụ ụzọ gbara ọbịa ka njụọ okwe ka m jiri necha anya wee sị na m ji ekwuriri ya bụ okwu oke nwa atị m na ụkwalụ ka m bịara ụka ntụọ maka na nye bara m bịara ụka ntụọ ọkwa ka m onye oge odogwu m ji eje mba eje olu disappointikwa na Nnamdi Kanu inugwo maka na a na-emejere gị anya ọkwa nnene atị na nwata mere ọfụma obodo akụbara ya aka ọkwa nne ya ka m jiri bịa ka nkụọrụ ha aka maka na ị na-eme ọfụma ekwekwere ka ndị abara kata bịa bịa atị na nwata kwacha aka ọ chọrọ ọgaranya rijuo nne ya wụọ oke nwa agụ Biafra dị ketete asị na ike nga adịghị ile echu onye ọkụ ọkwa adịghị ile atọrọ nkịta ọkwa nne ya ka m jiri nnecha anya were ikpe na-aba ọdọrọ na na nka nna yogo nya bụ ibe ọmarike bụ ya ji gaga ndị niile gbara ogiri osi na-emecha na okperi elata maka na ibe bụ niile Nnamdi Kanu jere gbara anyị n'afọ gbogbo ọkwaba ncha na-emezi Nnamdi Kanu jere gwa anyị maka nduzi na-emechacha onye na-ekwu na Biafra eje abịa Biafra abịagwo ọnụrụ onye ka kpara ibie nwanne m maka na sị na ibe dị mma ka na-eṅomi eṅomi be anyị ime dị mma na anyị agbara akwụkwọ Igbo ma bụrụ eziokwu onye kụja na akụja onye agbara ọsọ agụ Biafra ka m bịakwa n'obi gị maka na o nwere ibe iji wuru odogwu ya ka m ji ayọ gị ka ị chetara n'ọbụ na gbara gị bụ ogiri asọrọ emecha kpere gị lacha odogwu Nnamdi Kanu ọtaka agụ na-ekasi gị gbadube na mmụọ na ebe dị dị ebube so gị na-ajụ mmụọ ndị Igbo jiri dị ebube kwu gị na-azụ mana asị mụ na emejere echezo odogwu asịkwa mụ na emejere echezo odogwu onye ka mụ na-ekwu okwu ya anụ oke ọnụ ejere achụ amaokwu adịketete oke osisi na-aba aga na mmanwụ ọgbakara ọnya ndị iro dịketete asị mụ na ọ bụ gị bụ obere nwa ji aka wee nwude agụ ọkwa gị bụ oke nwa eji eje mba eje olu asị mụ na ọ bụ gị bụ obere nwa ji aka wee nwude agụ ọkwa gị bụ oke nwa eji eje mba eje olu oke osisi jidenu ka unu ji onye agbakwa n'ọsọ onye atụkwa n'ụjọ na-ekwe m ka nha na-ene m anya mkpụmkpụ emegbo m ibe mana asị m na ọ bụrụ na onye mkpụmkpụ na-aga ọkwọ eji eme agụ ekene ụmụ oke osisi na-aba aga na mmanwụ oke ọnụ gbakara mkpakara ndị iro mmiri na-arị ugwu dịketete agbụrụgbu eritara agbụsịsị ya ekene gị ha sị m jide ka iji n'ụwa na anụ onu gị ibe niile unu na-ekwu ha sị m na onye kwetata na onye ekweriri echi maka na ndị Igbo nwere ibe ha jere kọrọ mgbe gboo asị na onye ekwe na ọ na-ekwe n'ute ekwe na ọkwa nne ebe ekweriri asị m na ọlụlụ na alụlụ ụmụ Igbo niile okwu unu na-ekwuru ụmụ Igbo niile ọkwa unu na-agọrọ ụmụ Igbo niile agha na-anụrụ ụmụ Igbo niile mana mmadụ mana mmụọ oke osisi gbakwa Nnamdi Kanu na ọ naghị n'ihi n'ugbo papa na-enye ji n'ebe ọkwa nne odogwu na mmafe na-arị egbu awụ n'ugwu ọnụ m mana awụ oji aka amanye n'ike ọ dakarị moto ọbụla asidenti ọkwa nnene ya ka m ji bụrụ odogwu na-ene m anya asị m na oge erugbo mgbe ndị Igbo ya etete n'ụla maka na asị onye mere ọfụma site onye ọkwa ibe mere eme agụ Biafra niile eme ọfụma mana ọ disapọntikwara anyị ọkpakpekwa n'obodo ma gburu nwa ọgba agba mekpe mapụ ime ụkpaka dị mmanya enwere ibe na-atọ m ụtọ echo m na-akwado atụtụ na omenala Igbo ka ọ garụrụ anyị n'isi mana ndị amaghị ejeri aghọta ibe Nnamdi Kanu na-agba mbọ ka o meele na anyị niile mana ndị nwere anya agwụgwagwu ya maka ndị gbara ọsọ anatawagwo asị m ndị vele na-eme ficha na anyị ụlọ bata ịgbanwe ndụ gị anyị anabatakwa gị ndị be anyị ọkwa nne nwetị na ọma wee n'aka ji bụrụ odogwu wee jide ọgwọ n'aka wee kpakuwe kekere ụwa chọkuke ala ọbụlago ya bịa kere ududo ka mmiri bịa kere agwụ gbara mkpakọbụrụ ugwu gị bịa kere oge erugbo botokpo ana Biafra na buru botokpo obodo n'anya ma afọ ibe dị mma obodo n'anya ma afọ ibe dị mma ekwe ka nna jụọ na-egbu na nkịtị odogwu na-eji oge na-edu ndị ụjọ Igbo n'oge kwe m ntị n'onu maka na mgbịrịgba magazin na-atụ egwu odogwu bụchiri eji maka na nwere ibe wefu n'anụ eribe na anụ ndị be anya ma bụrụ eziokwu anya bụ m ibe maka na asị na ibe dị mma na anya gbara akwụkwọ ọgaranya jere mba anụ jụrụ akpa ọkwa ndị ọ na-enye enye kwuru ya na-elu m anya ọta ka agụ nwa na nka abụrụgbu enyi tara agbụsịa asị m na m fụrụ bata na ọgbọ gị oke nwa asị m na Igbo ge m ntị n'onu Igbo n'oge kwe m ntị n'onu maka na asị na nwata bụ ibe dị mma ọkọrọ obodo nye ọma bụrụ eziokwu Igbo na abụrụ m ibe dị mma ka mbụ ka m ji si na ndị Igbo werenụ ntị dị m n'aka maka na si na ibe dị mma na anya gbara akwụkwọ o nwere ka o si awa bụ odogwu atịrị akọrọ ụwa Igbo na-eme akọrọ ụwa Igbo na-eme akọrọ ụwa ele ochie emenya bụ ibe maka na odogwu nwe na-ene anya bụ nnekwu ịgada enwere ibe o ji bụrụ nnekwu odogwu ka nke ọrụ akụkọ obodo ya sị onye ka m na-ekwu okwu ya maka ji oge na-edu ndị ụjọ isara m ka ụgbọ foto onye ka akọruo ọkpọri nwata mara enyi nne ya na-akpọ ya tintam Igbo ọkwa ibe mere eme maka na o si na o nwere ka esi ama odogwu onye ka m na-ekwu okwu ya oke nwa oke nne ahụ na-ata nkata ichere isi ama adị ya mma omeke nne ya ka mụ na-etu ugo odogwu bụchiri ezi o si mụ na ọgaranya obi dị ọcha nwa na-eruru isi onye fee eze eze ruo onye aka ototo nwa ọnụ gbara ogiri ọsọ ji eji mechaa ya lacha ọkwere ikpeazụ nnekwu ugogwu ekene gị ọkwa ịma na-abata na redio TV abụghị odogwu ya ka ejighị bụrụ dike eziokwu a na-akụrịsị gị diketete ego Biafra dike ọkwa gị bụ personal assistant nke odogwu ọkwa gị bụ personal assistant nke odogwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọmarịka ndị Igbo n'ọnụ m ekene gị diketete ọkwa gị nwere ide anyị enwere ibe chọrọ ka m kwuo oche m ka m ji ekwukwe ọmadịka ndị Igbo diketete ndị ekwere ekwere megbo ndị gbara ọsọ na-anaghachitekwa azụ inugwo ndị ahụ bịara ka emebe anyị agbụrụ kata abịa ibere emeregwo obe inugwo oge erugwo maka ejighị oge na-edu ndị ụjọ ibe mma bụ ọhamadike gee ntị ka m kwuo onye bụ okwu odogwu bụchiri ezi onye mmemme na-eke ọjị n'oke ọ mụtara zụcharị ụmụ ya niile ekene gị ha tikpe gị malụ amalụ na nye bụ ọgụ ị na-anụ na mmụọ kwụ gị n'azụ mmadụ kwụ gị n'azụ ezume ezi ibe Igbo jiri dị ebube kwụ gị n'azụ ya ka m ji ayọ chikerụ gị si ya were ndụ udori gị n'elu ndụ ị n'ugbo o were ọrụ ike wee chọọrọ gị mma ọmadịka ụwa niile oke anụ jide ka iji odogwu bụchiri ezi maka na ibe ị na-emere anyị dị anyị n'anya o hafụkwa ndị sabo maka na enwere ka echikwa onye gbogbo adị na-emechara ikpeazụ na Judas ji akarị akarị Barabas ji eme nkarị ya ka m jiri si oge erugwo ndị ụmụ Igbo tetezie n'ụlọ ịmara na iwu nwa Biafra tete ya ka m ji nete anya.
This is Radio Biafra Hausa Service 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Muhammadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet X. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, the firstborn of Mazi Nwachineke, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. We are right back. Sorry for that interruption. I was rudely interrupted, but have no option. We must continue. Still on the news analysis about the kidnapped 16-year-old girl that gave birth in the terrorist camp. That is where we are. Let me recap again on the news. A 16-year-old abducted a female student of the federal government college Breni Yauri in Kebbi State, where Abubakar Malami son come from, has given birth to a child in captivity. According to PR Nigeria, the young mother is among 11 remaining female students yet to be released after gunmen abducted over 100 students and 8 teachers and killed a policeman in the mixed boarding school in June 2021. This is about a year, and now this kidnapping took place in Kebbi State, the state of Abubakar Malami son. Nothing is being done. Militaries are not ravaging those areas. They are not burning people's houses. They are not shooting, nothing. But they are having roadblocks, checkpoints on our land on daily basis, extorting money from people. But look at, out of 100 people kidnapped since June last year, 11 are still there. They killed a policeman on the process. They did nothing. They did nothing. They allow it to be. Now a teenager there is a mother now. She has given birth to a child. Nigerian military are not doing anything. Even in the state of the son, Abubakar Malami, Attorney General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, of the Ministry of Injustice. This is his state. We must make things very clear. Nothing is happening. But when it comes to the southeast, you see them waxing strong. That is why I will always continue to campaign that they are not military and they are Al-Shabaab. And we must deal with them this way as Al-Shabaab terrorists have been dealt with. Very, very important. It pains me when you see them down and you are saying, oh, this is that. Look at what happened in Kebbi State. They abducted 100 students, killed a policeman. They have released some certain people and hold some. They pregnant them and marry to them. The same state the son Abubakar Malami come from. But the military are not invading that bush to rescue them. They are not invading it. But they will come in our land and be causing havoc, mayhem, killing us, raping us, doing all manner of things. They are not military, I know. I tell you the truth. They are not the military I know that are there for humanity, for the good people, for the innocent. A few days after the abduction, security operatives succeed in rescuing some of the students, while others escape from the gunmen in the process of taking them away. The bandits also released the teachers and 30 other students. The girl, whose name could not be confirmed as of press time, delivered a baby boy in the abductors' camp in the forest, PR Nigeria said. One of the source, the parents of the 11 remaining schoolgirls in captivity expressed great concern despite payment of ransom and prisoners swapped with abductors at the different time when the government, especially Governor Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State, ruled out negotiation with the armed group, which demanded ransom. Families and of the abducted students contributed and paid the ransom for the release of their daughters. It is disheartening that the bandits collected huge ransom and married some of the victims and yet refused to release the remaining abductees, source added. This one is in Kebbi State. The story there is that these criminals are living freely in Nigerian forests to the extent they can marry, have families and all those things. Nigerian military cannot ransack all those areas, but they will come in our land shooting everybody. Why not conduct that kind of search over there? But when it is in the southeast, they will shoot anyhow, kill anyhow, maim anyhow, burn and bomb. We need to understand how we are being hated. That's my own. How we are being hated by Nigerian system, and that is why we must pull out. These are the reason why I continue to tell us that 2023 is not for us, and we must not let them use Igbo man to fix Nigeria. If they try to fix Nigeria and Nigeria is good, we will suffer forever. I tell you the gospel truth. The only way out for us is to move out of the contraption. Let them continue with their zoological. They can take your obedient man and he'll be ruling them there, but cut us off. We will be cut off because we were not part of them. We are not part of them. Very, very important. Very, very important. We must make this very clear. Let's take this finally. Nigerian student on scholarship trapped in China over non-payment of fees. This is what they're doing. They will tell you scholarship, they take you up there, you suffer the rest. If your parents don't have enough money to continue financing you, you may end up becoming a hustler. You become a hustler in the street. Didn't you see the video? Have you forgotten the video that surfaced the other time? Some group of students that they sent there since 2010 or thereabout in Philippines to go and train whatever in Philippines. They are being trapped there. For the The first batch of Nigerian students, comprising 8 awardees who recently left for China on scholarship under the federal government bilateral education agreement, are trapped in different hotels in Guangzhou and other locations across the East Asian country over unpaid COVID-19 quarantine fee. You see how they are milking you. Quarantine. They are making money, milking hell out of people on that quarantine. You stay in hotel, you pay for. According to Daily Trust, hotel authorities, where they are being quarantined before proceeding to the province where the school are located, are said to have threatened them with eviction if they fail to make their payment at the end of their quarantine period. Should they fail to pay, our checks reveal the student also stand the risk of being denied green code. You won't move about if you don't have the green code in China, because the issue of COVID is still there. Even though all these things are game, it's still there. You won't move about if they don't give you that code. Which confirm successful completion of quarantine and permits them to move to their school's destination, while some of the students said they had already exhausted their upkeep allowances on the payment of the fee, which were not provided for in their scholarship letter. Others said their parents and relatives have been selling properties to send them money. Up on their scholarship. The people they give scholarship, their families are selling their properties, sending them. Tomorrow the Zoological Republic will give you budget billions of naira, how much they used to send people abroad for studying. But know how you go there without your parents not supporting you. If not, you will feel the pain very, very severe. Or you might end up not returning home with your certificate, because nobody is going to look at your face as a black man over there. Nothing. Nobody. This is how they deceive some Niger Delta boys. The so-called Niger Delta boys then, when they did their amnesty, you have a gun, Nigerian problem have not been settled, and they say amnesty and you drop your gun. They pack all of them now, send them to all across the world. So you go and study. And they will not send you in good countries where even if things are not happening, you can move in and start hustling. Maybe have nationality over there. They'll just send you into all these Asian minors. Where Manama Husai drop you in China. If you don't find your way, no go. Let them send you to Japan or send you to South Korea. You understand? That kind of area you can decide not to go to school again and find a job, or send you to Europe, or send you to America, or send you to Canada. They won't. They send you where Husai. And they will trap you there. That's how they did some of those guys then. I met them, we discussed, we interviewed them, we even buy food for them. Because Zoological Republic dealt with them mercilessly. They're supposed to hold their gun and continue to fire and fire and fire. Keep on firing their gun until their freedom is being given. Oil in your land, you were born in that land, is a natural inheritance, natural blessing, but it's a cost to you because you lack the knowledge. The wisdom to apply on things are not there. And the same thing is happening. They say they give scholarship. Look at the people there, their parents are selling their property to assist them. And you know this COVID-19, they don't joke with it. In China, it's computerized. If you don't have that green code, you don't move. Even while you are moving on the street, a particular system will be dictating where you are. Dictating where you are, you will be arrested immediately. They are very serious over it because government will make money from that. You must know that. And moreover, you are a foreigner. So they believe in milking from you more than their own citizen in order to build their own economy to grow, because you are coming to tap from them. That knowledge you are coming to acquire is something else. You must understand all these games. It's only in Africa where our brains are not working, we continue to complain and blame and blame and blame and keep on blaming. They understand those things. They will play their card very well, very, very well. You must pay. You must pay. The Bilateral Education Agreement Division of the Federal Scholarship Board is primarily charged the responsibility of implementing scholarship award between the federal government and the government of the countries that have signed the agreement with Nigeria. These people you are hearing now, this bilateral education agreement, the kind of apricot. They are the one who will negotiate. The agent now, they are the one who negotiate with the school and the government and come and bring it to home. Then how about each student, one person who is in charge could be adding $1,000 upon the head of a child. Nzamaya, Nzamaya, apricot. They know all those things. Apart from China, other countries with the bilateral education agreement with Nigeria are Algeria, Cuba, Egypt, Hungary, Japan, Mexico, Morocco, Romania, Russia, Serbia, South Korea, Tunisia, Turkey, and Ukraine. The first batch of the awardees that are among the beneficiaries for 2020, 2021, and 2022 left Nigeria through the Nnamdi International Airport about Abuja on October 26, 2022 en route Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and are expected to be joined by other batch of about 20 students on November 16. But the prospect of traveling to join their fellow scholars appeared uncertain, going by tales of hardship already being faced by their colleagues in China, who are yet to formally commence their studies. Findings indicate that the BA Bilateral Education Agreement scholarship offers a supplementation allowances of $500 per month for upkeeping and the books, postgraduate research grant of $1,000 per annum, and one clothing allowance of $250 per annum. Others are a takeover grant of 100,000 naira and one-way ticket to the country of study. This one-way ticket, you know, we even find a way to return back home if you want to go back, if things shine red. Yeah, wow. The people said that the money they gave to them, they have already exhausted it on the quarantine there in the hotel. They have exhausted the money. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. Don't let Nigeria happen to you. Don't let Nigeria deceive you. It can never be good. I tell you, it can never be good. They know all these things. They know all these things. And if you are not evil, you can't succeed in Nigeria. That is it. You need to be brutal, evil, wicked. Then you make it. So if you see people who make it in Nigeria, they are wicked people. Because know how you will be righteous and clean. And you will be making it in the can, it cannot work. Look at students they throw out there. This is just a tip of thousands of them outside. In her reaction, the director of Federal Scholarship Board, Mrs. Asta Ndajiwo, said she could only respond to a text message sent to her if an official letter was written through the Federal Ministry of Education. When Daily Trust contacted the ministry through the Director of Press and Public Relations, Benjamin Gong, he said the student had no case because they were provided with their upkeep. Students are telling, you see the excuses? Students, you give them upkeep money, pocket money, but they told you that they have exhausted. Under normal circumstances, you're supposed to pay that quarantine fee, the number of days, add it there, and pay it to the hotel. They will just finish their quarantine, receive their green code on their phone, then they can move to their province where they are supposed to school and go to school and study. But it will not. Nigeria, everything is game to make money. But this one will then upkeep. Upkeep is the money you're supposed to buy some certain thing, maybe put credit on your phones and all those things, buy data, maybe buy one or two things. That is the thing, that one. But they have exhausted it in quarantine. That's supposed to be the responsibility of the so-called government that are sending them on abroad for study. Nigeria is evil. The Zoological Republic of Nigeria is evil. But what pains me is that the people that are receiving the pain are not understanding what we are telling them. We continue to talk, but you see them clapping, believing in the thing that is eating them. That is it. Some of these children now, some will not finish their school, they will return back, they'll be frustrated. And if you see them tomorrow, they'll be clapping and they'll see Jagaban and Escobar. They see Atiku, a condemned criminal, the worst corrupt vice president ever had in this world. Obasanjo is evil, but Obasanjo saw Satan that is greater than him and he put his two hands in his head. As a result of the stealings Atiku Abubakar did, And not that he stole those money to go and invest in Adamawa. He stole it and went to Dubai. He bought a portion of Dubai with ultra-modern structures, supporting the economy of Dubai and destroying his own so-called country where he come from. See the brain of a black man. And some of you that are suffering this thing now, you will come out with, you'll be clapping him, hand for him, articulated, Jagaban, this, that. These are evil men. Nothing good will ever come out of them. Good will only come out from those people they put in jail. Just as they don't want to release our leader now. That is where good will come. Those people who have good hearts, they will not let them be. This battle is a battle between good and evil. And for the light to come, it needs to be hot to push darkness out. Very, very important. But it's very difficult for a black man to comprehend such a thing. It's very, very difficult for you. Whether in quarantine or in school, they say they gave them an upkeeping. We provided them with their upkeep on a daily basis, he said. When informed that the students said they had already exhausted their upkeep money on quarantine fee, Going simply said, it doesn't matter, and they declined further comments. Chinese people know one another. They know they talk too much like us. Pay or no pay. You pay. You want to pay. You got the money. No money, no talk. That's what Chinese man will tell you. No money, no talk. You don't need all the... Pay them their quarantine fee before they will give the children the green code for them to move out. And the parents, for the future of your children that are among this, if there is money, just support your child to move on. That's the only thing I will advise. Hoping and waiting for the zoological republic, you are just destroying the future of that child. And if you are listening, you are part of this student, and you come from a family, you know, you only pray, but when you watch it's not going to work, you find your way. That's what I'll advise you. You can find it, because there's no need hooking you there and nothing is working, and you have a bright star. You can school in the zoo, have your certificate, and still go abroad and do your masters and all those things. When you have already become a gago, you must be gago in Nigeria. You have already gago karaka, so that you can go from the government, then you can move on. But as for Nigeria, nothing good will come out of Nigeria. Nigeria is dead and it is evil. Stop hoping in Nigeria, you are deceiving yourself. Stop hoping in Nigeria, you are deceiving yourself. Fulani is ravaging, they will take over the land. Fulanization is going on, Islamization is certain, they are not going to relent. Fulani need a place, and they can't just take a desert, they need a fertile land. And in order for them to succeed, they will put chaos in Nigeria, cause a civil war, has been revealed by late Saint Obadiah Melafian. International community who are evil in this world will come and say, okay, all of you are the same thing. Black people, just stay then. They will cut off the land and give some part to them. You are gone and finished. So the earlier we wake up and fight this battle, the better for us. Very, very important. Very, very important. Nothing good will ever come. And those of you Al-Shabaabs on uniform, blocking roads, mostly in Igbo land, desist from all this evil. If not, it's not going to be well with you. I tell you the gospel truth. It will never be well with you on that road. Blocking roads, frustrating the life of people. Now Fulani blocked somewhere. You couldn't clear that area. But the same you in the same checkpoint, you will stop people somewhere. You will stop people somewhere, and when you stop people somewhere, you ask the driver to move ahead. People have to trek, you suffer them. After you have collected money, on the process you search them. If anyone with big money there, you bring him out. And if you see a young Igbo youth there, maybe with tattoo or whatever, you just shoot him. All this rubbish will not be accepted any longer. Doesn't matter. So people need to desist from this evil. If not, you will feel it. As we are feeling it already, we will make sure you feel it also. Do you know the reason I'm saying this thing? Christmas is coming. No matter how good or bad it is, Igbo man will travel on Christmas. Igbo man must travel. And we are here to protect our people. Our duty is to protect our people. Even if they are gullible, they don't want to believe, God has made us to be there. And that is what we are doing. And we know who their problem are, even if they don't believe. It is you, the Al-Shabaab, the de-radicalized, the bandits on uniform, on roads, in Ebonyi State, in Enugu, in Abia, in Imo, in Delta, in Iguacha, in Bayelsa, all the whole state, in Cross River, all the whole eastern states that you will be blocking, extorting money, you need to give away. You must give away. We are telling you this. You must give away. You must get out of our land. We can't tolerate this extortion that is going on. We can't tolerate it. Very, very important. I will make it very clear to the Zoological Republic of Nigeria over our leaders' continuous detention. It's not going to... Listen. You can't use our leader to trade your 2023 so that it will favor you. You want to use his incarceration to trade your 2023, maybe to turn out this way or the other way. We will not let it be. You have been killing us, so we are not afraid. We are not afraid of what is just ta-ta-ta-ta. And the ta-ta-ta can read ta-ta-tas. We can read ta-ta-tas back to you. So however you put it, the thing is that the continual detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in solitary confinement, not even giving him a normal allow him to receive his normal medical treatment, which is part of the law, which is against the human right that everybody talks about. That's why I don't believe in Western ideologies on human right and whatever. They'll tell you human right, but they will not see this. But when somebody becomes a gay now, and you say you will not practice gay in our land, you see Christina Mampo will just pop out and be asking a whole president question of gay, something that is evil. You know that not allowing him to receive his medical treatment is against the human right, the so-called human right. But you continue to do it. You people are doing this thing, incubating chaos. You are incubating crisis. You are incubating battle, problems, whatever you target. Because men may not be able to hold their patient any longer. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Men not be able to say we are with you, and you won't know how it will come, because it is powerfully strategic. It will be powerful, strategized, that you yourself will be confused, but it will destabilize your plan. You can't use our leader to trade 2023. No, sir. This is your final battle you want to do. You want to maybe keep him there. You come and campaign this side and say, okay, I will release it. All those things are bullshit. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. You must obey your court order. It is your court. This is your court, and you have opened the impostor. We know you are dead. Buhari is dead. The impostor we are interviewed in Rwanda. He said, we'll let court be. Even in Ebonyi State. If it is Igbo people that are telling you not to, which we know, Abubakar Malami and other Abubakars in the north, we are telling you, these are your slaves. Why will you be stupid? Sokoto, why will you be stupid by listening to your slave? People you slept on. You know we don't value them. There is no any politician in Igbo land now that is respected. Mention his name. If there is, I don't know whether they pass one. There is, or two. There is no any Igbo politician that is honorable in Igbo land. All of them are criminals. So if they are the one telling you, suggesting for you not to, are you not stupid? by listening to them, whereby you know that these people are gone? Are you not stupid? That is the question I am throwing to you. Sokoto, Abubakars in the Northern Zoological Republic that are involved in this. It's better you release our leader to avoid what may escalate out. We don't know how it's going to. Men will be. I don't know. But these are the things we've foreseen and we foretold you. Don't let it happen. Release the innocent man to go his way. All of you are criminals, stealing, looting the country dry. How can an innocent man? How can an innocent man be in solitary confinement? For what reason? For what reason? Chukwu onozikwe, mmadụ onozikwe. Are there no righteous men? I am one of them. And we will fight. The Bible says we should fight the good fight. And this is one of the good fight. This is one of the good fight. We will fight it to the core. So we are making it very clean and clear. The last warning is here. Release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, now to avoid any other thing. Release him now to avoid any other thing. Release him. And Al-Shabaab on uniform, on road checkpoints. This is from if you want to be on your checkpoint, you can be, but stop extorting our people. We can't take it. Fuel that got from crude oil in our land, from our region, is more expensive in our land more than other places. And after that, you will come and still taxing us by extortion. The spare parts, the goods, the raw materials, and the finished products our people are using in our land, being imported from abroad, comes through Lagos with high demurrage, with all manner of things before it will reach our soil, our land. The price will be everything is very expensive. Still on that process, and Al-Shabaab, just because you wear khaki, a de-radicalized bandit like you with AK-47 will sit on the road and be extorting people. 200 keke napep will give you 200 naira. Okada will give you 100. Lorries that are moving with timbers, some will pay 5,000. Luxurious buses with just passenger will give you 2,000 naira before they cross. No, sir. Bagame also go do ya will devil my sign on. Also go ya will find you one sign on. And in Bagebe he and well, what on your mad and all these people? Okebeke is gone. Our one on Abia State is that one is foolish. Yes, Nwike will die very soon. All these people are useless to us. If it is politicians that are encouraging you, you'll be very stupid to be there and die. Because we can't tolerate this pain. What our people are passing through on daily basis is too much. If you have been on the road, for what reason? Why will a police officer, why will a military man be collecting money from people? Is that how German police does? Is that how Japan police does? Is that how UK police does? The answer is no. Will such a thing happen in China, where Chinese policemen will be on the road and be extorting their people with gun? No, sir. We borrow money in China and we borrow their brain. Very, very important. And the brain of China is when you are corrupt, you will go down. So if you people don't want to borrow that idea, we will enforce it into you. We will enforce that idea that you only borrow money, but the way the money will be utilized will be maintained. You don't borrow that idea. Now we will enforce it into you. We will enforce it into you. Somebody have to start it, and others will join. And I believe we will do that. And the time is now. This is Radio Biafra service to coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. One of Biafra land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television. The commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. Our line is going to open right now in few minutes. We are not going to have our service because of the interruption. The time for that has passed. Sorry, we may do that next time. Then you can call in for your own announcement, information, question, and any other thing. But meanwhile, in few minutes, we will be right back. Then we will open up our line. Still stand by.
John Ebon and Kitty Odagunaji Ogale Dundujo Ibonu Gakwemunti Nonwe Makana Mama Nazina Twagodogubuchiraji Makana Waribe Wafu Nanu Elibe Nanu Ndibanya Maburejoku Anya Bumibe Makanasi ni badi mananya bala kuko ogaranya jeremba nujura kwa kwando nenye puya ne manya otaka agumwana nka aburubweni tala kusia asimu na mufu batano obogi okenwa asimu ni boge montinono ibo nuge kwa montinono Makanasi na wata bibede ma Okoro obodo nye ọmaburu eziokwu Igbo na abụrụ m ife dị mma ka mbụ dem naka Makanasi ni bedi mananya bala akwụkwọ o nwere ka si awa bodogwu atire akọrọ wa Igbo na-eme akọrọ wa Igbo na-eme akọrọ wa elochi emenya bibe maka na odogwu nwe na-enanya bụ nnekwu igada nwere Igbo ji bụrụ nnekwu odogwu ka nke ọrụ akụkọ obodo ya so onye ka na-ekwu okwu ya Maka ji oge na-edu ndị ụjọ Isara m ka ụgbọ foto onye ka akọrọ Ọkpọrị nwata mara n'imi ọ na-akpọ ya tịntọm Igbo ọkwa ibe mere eme Makanasi na nwere ka esi ama odogwu onye ka na-ekwu okwu ya oke nwa oke nne ahụ na-ata nkata ichere isi ama adụ ya mma omeke nne ya ka mụ na-etu ugo odogwu bụchiri ezi ọ sị mụ na ọgaranya obi dị ọcha nwa na-erube isi onye fe eze eze ruo onye aka ototo nwa ọnụ gbara ogiri ọsọ ji eji mechaa ya lacha ọkpara ikpeazụ nnekwu ugogwu ekene gị Ọkpara mere ọbata na redio TV abụghị odogwu ya ka eji bụrụ dịka eziokwu ọ na-akụrụ isi gị dịketete ego Biafra dịka ọkpọgị iwu president assistant nke odogwu ọkpọgị iwu personal assistant nke odogwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọmọdịka ndị Igbo n'ọnụ m ekene gị dịketete ụkwa gị wuri da chọrọ ka m kwuo oche m ka m ji ekwukwe ọmadike ndị Igbo dike tete ndị ekweghị ekwerebe gboo ndị gbara ọsọ na-anaghachitekwa azụ inugbo ndị ahụ bịara ka emebe anyị abụrụkata abịa ibere emeregbo obe inugbo oge erugbo maka ejighị oge na-edu unu ndị ụjọ ibe mma bụ ọhamadike gee ntị ka m kwuo onye bụ okwu odogwu buchiri ezi onye mmemme na-eke ọjị n'oke ọ mụtara zụcharị ụmụ ya niile ekene gị ọchịkpe gị malụ amalụ na nye bụ ọgụ ị na-anụ na mmụọ kwụ gị n'azụ mmadụ kwụ gị n'azụ ezume ezi ibe Igbo jiri dị ebube kwụ gị n'azụ ya ka m ji ayọ chikerụ gị si anya were ndụ udori gị n'elu ndụ inugbo o were ọrụ ike wee chọọ ọrụ gị mma ọmadike ụwa niile oke anụ jide ka iji odogwu buchiri ezi maka na ibe ị na-emere anyị dị anyị n'anya o hafụkwa ndị sabo maka na enwere ka echikwa onye gbogbo adị na-emechara ikpeazụ na Judas ji akarị akarị Barabas ji eme nkarị ya ka m jiri si oge erugbo ndị ụmụ Igbo tetezie n'ụlọ ịmara na ịhụ nwa Biafra tete ya ka m ji nete anya mụwata ka agụ nwere nka ji dị ebube dịsie n'ike obere nwa na-eti na ibe nwa ba nne ya bụ orugodo abụ ochikwa n'ibe nne pụtara onwe ya obodo emere m ibe ọjọọ ka njụ onye bụ ajụjụ indigenous people of Biafra ka njụ anyị ojere egwu n'ụzọ ọbara ọbịa ka njụ okwu ya ka m jiri nete anya wee sị na m ji ekwuriri ya bụ okwu oke nwa atị m na-ekwala ụka m bịara ụka ntụọ maka na nye bara m bịara ụka ntụ.
This is Radio Biafra Hausa Service 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. In case you are not aware, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. Right now, our lines are open. You can call in for anything you have to offer through this number, +183 263 73499, +183 263 73499, +183 263 73499, or you can get us with this +614 818 70925, +614 818 70925, +614 818 70925, +614 818 70925, or you get us on Skype with the name Nwachineke. Any of this line you called, you will have access to our line as we continue to stream live from the platform of Radio Biafra London, where things are happening open for Biafra restoration. Very, very important. We must continue. Let's take this call. Caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, can you hear me?
Yes, dear Mazi. Good morning, Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone. Ladies and gentlemen, the distinguished DOS, ESM, IPOB worldwide, I remain your humble servant, Mazi Nwachineke Aganeku, quick comment, the whole world. I am greeting Biafrans all over the planet, depending on where you decided. I am working as a coordinator of Milano, and we move ahead to make sure that we restore the kingdom of Chukwukabiama on earth, to restore the dignity of human being that mankind destroyed. We have come a long way, that our leader have been discharged and acquitted, and then they can call him back. We are still waiting because we have our legal teams that our DOS sent to go and make sure that our leader is safe wherever he is. I greet DOS, I greet the leader of Eastern Security Network, I greet you all. I greet all the principal officers at IPOB worldwide. I want to acknowledge to the Chukwukabiama for the work we are doing this morning. Chukwukabiama is a big way that they say logo. All the come to Naka, not to Tatabahoye. When I see Chukwu Okasakase, everybody was in a say one note on black people put on. I go to Cocono cooking and bow wherever when you can do. Where's the Piano Raka? No good on me. I have to open Kakana Nayara. Then I have to Najadria. When I may believe ya, when I may believe, when I know. I want to switch to Cookabama. Yaki only takes me more. The Kaini, no more on the more, Kinemanife. More wine in more wine in Naive, show no wine in now more million in Naive wine where you are. No move that I know why. I do up to wa. I'm a little bit among Bosoy, I'm a little bit among Bosaf, I'm a little bit for one among Bosop. I want to get answer ability. Only more than one Kenamelon and a bany here. Mpana inine, onukwa inine, egwa inine, umuna inine, uka inine, 09 inine. When I will cast ability, no one on men, I work around. Only talk a common. Safe to men are follow quick ability. I follow quick way. I say ability. I say one zero okuka ability. Yellow man zero can ability. Yellow Uke can be written, Yellow Book can be written, no good on me. Yellow can is a little good on me. Yellow Book can be written, no good on me. Yellow can is a written. Yellow Melon Pagana can written, Buffalo Crew, we and Falco Quebec. I should make it all on me. I work around with the water. Look, I talk about one way. Yeah? Ọba tọpịa were nwere onwe kwesị amụrụ nwere onwe ya na ọ na-azọ nke nwere onwe na-eche nche nwere onwe onye ọbụla nwere onwe nwere onwe n'ọbịa ihe anyị gara elu ugbu a anyị mechasị akụkọrọ mmiri ihe anyị na-akwa all the politicians, all the pastors, reverend sisters and reverend fathers and all those people that are following what foreigners used to come in our land. We are telling you today to remove hand. That land belongs to the traditional people. It does not belong to any other people. All of you should follow the traditionals, the original ones, not those warrant chiefs that you keep there. We don't want to follow them anymore. Please keep in mind that we are not following federal government, state government, and local government. We have cancelled them for many years. That is why we are doing what we are doing. Today is Oye. Oye, you are here. I see everything. No good on me. I work in the work with the water. Yeah. Only be no man buy and Biafrans ban. On my back, only one. But we don't want to come and walk. One of walk. Which you are for plan of walk. But you plan of walk. But you can plan of walk. When you chill, you don't know you. Yeah. And n'orugo na omume na anyị ga-eche na anyị ga-eche obi mmụọ niile nche n'ụwa orugo na a ga-eche ha nche niile nche onye ọbụla tampara ya ndị tampara ya tampa na-ahụ ihe ha na-ahụ na ndị ọzọ ga-atampapụ ya ga-efesi the last one. Thank you. Chukwu okike abịama ọ bụ na-asị gị
Thank you very much, brother. Let's take other call.
na nwe olu gị bụ Nnamdi okpuru Chukwu Kanu asị gị jee ka izu tie nyere ya gbazie ihe na-ekele orie na afọ na nkwụ n'ahịa na ọnọdụ n'igwe
He said,
anyị kwurie otu a ka anyị kwurie ka ọ ga-adị na-eke na orie na afọ na nkwụ n'ahịa na ọnọdụ n'igwe ọkwa ohio ekele m ugwu Biafra. Go ahead nwanne m isi ike
Ndewo. Let's take this call. Caller on the other line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can say you hear me, Nwachineke.
You are welcome.
Nwachineke, you do the radio. Always, whenever I listen to your voice, it always motivates me. Always. My brother, we are one in town. We are one in town. My name is Ebe. I'm calling from South Africa, from Kanu province. Kanu from Unity province. So I'm calling from South Africa. I thank Elohim for the life of our leader, for protecting him from every danger, from danger. Thank God for protecting him and for protecting all the radio anchors, all of you guys. You guys are doing it proud, marvelously. And protecting the DOS, giving them wisdom from every arrow of the enemy, try to create what we are doing. I thank Elohim. And what I want to say is that as we are preparing, because I know that we are preparing, because we have suffered enough, my brother. In Nigeria, right from 1945, count how many people that Nigerian people has killed. Count how many of them. They killed 1945, 1953, still killing 1966. More than we don't even know how many people they killed in 1966.
No record, no data. Even the civil war.
We don't even know how many people
We don't even have the correct statistics.
And how many did they kill in the Benue? How many millions they slaughtered? We don't even know how many. We don't even have a record. Our population. And upon that, we are trying to nurture our roots. Still, they brought war into our land, Biafra, to exterminate it. That show the hatred. I don't know, it's like there's something special that put that hatred in their mind to exterminate us. 99% of Nigerians and Nigerian government and their allies hate us so much. And if anyone of people, Biafra, that are not seeing this, I don't really know what is in their mind. So as you are always saying that we should prepare, these governors that are treating us like this, that have eyes but they cannot see, have ears they cannot hear, they have mind in their heart, they cannot even get the intelligence, the perceptive, they cannot even get anything that's danger coming to us. And they will never go afraid. They will know that these people should be like what Jonathan always is supposed to slaughter. If we don't slaughter them, they will slaughter us. They will slaughter us. I support everyone. We are here in South Africa, and we are ready. Talking is cheap. Randburg unit. That's where I belong. Randburg unit. That's where I belong. Talking is cheap. But to defend our land, we must defend our land. If we don't defend it, we are God. Watching the motivation you are giving us is awesome. It's very awesome. Please keep it on. And I know that the DOS, they are always listening to organize how we are going to secure our land, how we are going to fight in every angle to make sure secretly that all our soldiers and military, people here are
are centered in every part of Biafra. No. Everything distributed. No. We are ready to defend and die with our blood to save our land. And this is all I want to say. I respect you guys. Give me wisdom. Please keep it up. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear brother. Fine, Chuku. Let's take this call. The prophet. Can you hear me? The prophet. Prophet Okichu.
Yes, Nwachineke. Yes, Nwachineke. Can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear. You have the mic.
Nwachukwu Kikabiyama, Ugochukwu Kikabiyama, brother. Mazi Nwachineke, Ugochukwu Kikabiyama. Oh, no, I'm ụjọ. Mazi Nwachineke. We gave the word the law, and we are going back to our law. Because the word are darkness. Our law is pure. Immoral, only not ụjọ. That is who we are. We have our tradition pure. We have our culture pure. I don't think I know my baby chicken is a better number. I will catch the nonsense. So no spirit in heaven, no spirit on earth, no spirit in the land of the dead, no human being. I'm going. And it's for us, just try. This is our land. Nobody can stop Biafra resurrection. Chukwu Kikabe and his family in charge. And you see this word that is his son in time. And the coming of his son is completely eminent. We see our leader doesn't become Fulani, Malami. We run away like a coward from this Nigeria. So that we will understand that we are Biafrans. Malami, a disgrace to law. Before the real one, I said, complete the face of his own, competent of the law. But they say, that is so just maybe true. Then they think they go to Kitabiama, Mark chapter 12, and the Mark chapter 13. Then they think from verse 1 to end. And Jesus said, heaven and earth will pass away, but my word will never pass away. What I say to you, then I say to all, watch. Nwachineke. I'll tell you now, Nwachineke. You are telling that one that the children are created, you know what your faith stands for. And that son of man is completely coming out. I'll tell you the decide about people. Nwachineke will flag in the wall. The pastor will have a number one. I respect you. I then I think I will feel horror. Biafrans. Then the thing that I said yesterday. You don't know what you don't value what you have until you lose it. To show the flag on this earth. That is the only land we Biafrans have on this earth. So that our first will come back. America is living comfortable, is not true? And if you know say you go for the pensioners, those oppressed people, those widows, those people who have the drive ticket, those people who have the drive workers, and then to go to German capital purchase. Okay, just can 1 million, okay, but you can regular members and oppressed. Come say that I'm not a shadow the ticket is a matter. Pensioners will be with, they are going to charge them money. And okay, they pass it to financial, okay, they pass it. That was for all. That's all. You say no, not Biafra land. If you want to test it, go to Kadam and go to Chukwu. Just attempt to touch a national name, and you don't say no more. You are Biafrans. And I will catch you and say you never forget your life. What I see. Don't think about the all the tenants in the vineyard. The only son, they want to kill him. I don't regular allow. No pastor, no bishop, and the faculty tell me, every time we try to get this pastor bishop, we can have a laka. One nation in the local also know the church. I say, I got a guy that will be a man that I put up to Kalakuna, but we don't look at people now, so we know.
the prophet Okechukwu. Let's take it from Mazi. Desmond, you have the mic.
Good morning to you, my dear brother Nwachineke. Good morning to Biafrans all over the world. Nwachineke, am I coming out?
Loud and clear.
There, my brother. Good morning to Biafrans, IPOB family, and our leader, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu. Because we continue to strengthen you with you, and you will lead us into Biafra and even beyond. He said, there.
I'm hearing you, sir.
Continue.
Lagos.
Go on, you have the mic.
Okay. My name is Julius. I am Biafra.
Your network is not good. Brother, your network is not good. That is why I said Desmond just pause to give you a chance. Still, it's not working. I know. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, try again. Continue. Whether it will end, it will enter. Nothing good from the Zoom.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Continue.
Hello? So, after God, you can hear.
Akoko ani. When your machine as you have, brother, we can continue. Your network is very bad. Desmond, continue, please.
Ndewo Nwachineke. Ama monye ga hu obodo ke na ya si no ga kan choro enu. You know, sometimes when you call, they tell you weather, and I say we are in a place that the weather is much more bad than where you are. It is not weather, it is the government, it is the system. So, Nwachineke, as I was saying, I want to thank you for your analysis this morning, and I also want to add my voice to it as regards to the checkpoints in our land and the unconditional release of our leader. So what I have to say is that the checkpoints in the land of Biafra, at least now, every morning you come here, you say it to the world, everybody is listening, both all the Zoom media, channels, television, and all the people in our right, the people of inferiority complex and self-degradation, because sometimes they speak the language that is not their own. They will try to twist their tongue to speak English. Now that we are saying it, they will not hear it. They will say they are killing police and army. Now that the police and army, the terrorists in police and army uniform are in our land, kidnapping our people and causing all form of havoc through their illegal checkpoints, they will not say anything. But anyway, they will all be decimated in the land of Biafra. So they should know that. Then also, our leader must be released unconditionally. The court has discharged and acquitted our leader, and that is where we stand. And I want to say yesterday, Mazi Nwachineke and Mazi Nwachineke, they sent a very strong message to Zoom if they understand what it means. We will not talk much, but our leader must be released unconditionally because Allah watching Tinari Sugo. Then what I would do now is to encourage Biafrans. Everybody is saying what is going on. Our land is under siege. You see what is going on in Pokona and all those places in our land. We cannot continue. We have to defend our land and we have to support ESN. We have to keep our men who said it that if you are a young man in Biafra land, instead of you to go and be committing crime, use what you have to defend your people and defend your community. You can also organize what is called community vigilante to guide your community to be able to defend your people. And when there is a force that is higher than you, then you get the necessary connection, and then automatically connect to the right people and then the right thing will be done, you know. So we say this time with that number that criminality in the land of Biafra will not be allowed to be tolerated, and our people have to understand this. So this is message for Biafran youth who are on ground that are committing no form of crime. They should stop and know our enemies are the Fulanis and the armies and the police. They are all terrorists in our land, making life a living hell for our people. So you cannot be helping them to subjugate and make our people suffer more and more. Because if we get you, we will treat you like the Fulanis also. Having said that, we have to continue to support ESN wherever we are, in whatever thing we are doing. If we are not supporting ESN, then we are not helping our struggle, and we don't want freedom. So we have to support ESN. So for Biafrans in Europe and also Biafrans in the continent of America, I'm going to give you our numbers as usual. You call and you'll be directed on the appropriate channel to support ESN. And if you're a Biafran, you are in Europe, these numbers are for you. For my POV national body, Sangaya POV national coordinator of Italy, and if you call, you will be directed on the appropriate channel to support ESN. Your country or domicile in Europe does not matter, because you can get them on WhatsApp and Signal. And the first number is +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB national coordinator number in Italy. And the second is +39 371 3044 This is IPOB national PRO number in Italy. Any of them you call, you will be directed on the appropriate channel to support ESN. You are a Biafran, you are in the continent of Europe. This is a call to you, and you have to do the needful for the land of Biafra to be defended and our people protected. And our bush also cleared of these marauders that's making life a living hell for our mothers who go to the bush farm. And also for Biafrans in America, we also have Dr. Tina, known as Dr. Money, and the number is +1 682 552 3333. I repeat, +1 682 552 3333. Dr. Tina, known as Dr. Money, is the name. You call her and she will direct you on the appropriate channel to support ESN. You are a Biafran, you are in the continent of America. This is a call for you also. Our land is under siege, and there is fire in the mountain, and we have to quench that fire. It is our responsibility, as it has fallen on our shoulder in this our generation, and we have to do it. Therefore, we must continue resolutely. We should not fear, because Chukwuabiama is with us, and victory shall be ours at the end of the day. Thank you very much, Nwachineke, and Chukwuabiama bless you for here.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, Mazi Desmond, and keep on the good work. Let's take it from dear brother. Brother, can you hear me? Zoological. Zoom and money for ordinary network for you to make a call, enjoy life. Even though you have fed, I love to pick your call from the Zoom. Brother, can you hear me? Yeah, I got you.
All right. Mazi, this is Nnamdi. I'm calling from Abia State. Mazi, there is one thing I want to share here. I want to know, I thank God for everything. The way we are moving, thank God. May God still keeping our leader, Mazi Nwachineke. He will be alive, nothing will happen to him. He will come out alive, and we will celebrate him one day. There is one thing that I want to share with you. I don't know if you've come across it before. Somebody told me that the woman when I at the state here, in the zoo here, that some people came to his yard last Saturday, but they say that they are there to collect money, free donation that they are from Boko Haram. There are people in Boko Haram that Nigeria abandoned. So they are collecting money from people that everybody are contributing. So that they must contribute for that people, for the soldiers there in Boko Haram that got injured, that Nigeria government abandoned them. So those people are not speaking Igbo. So I don't know. So the woman told them that her husband is not around. But they persuaded them that they must stay. But they are coming last Saturday again to make sure they collect their own money. The people showed them on one paper they are using to collect the money. Some are donating 1,000, some are donating 500. So I don't know what that one means. So I don't know what they are trying to do. So I'm very confused. Then somebody, when I was discussing it with our people, somebody said that yes, that they came to his house also. That he is very confused about and that there are so many. So, but there are no Igbo person there. So I don't know. I just want to share the information for you to look into it and tell our other people to know what they are going to do about it. So I don't know. I am confused.
Wait, I'm just hearing this for the first time and it's so amusing me. That let me explain whether I'm right, whether I get you correct. That a group of people came somewhere in Aba and they are collecting money. They say this money, they are going to use it to treat Nigerian soldiers wounded at war with Boko Haram that Nigerian government abandoned. Something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And they are threatening the people that they must give them the money. And the people that are collecting this money are not Igbo people.
They are not Igbo people. They are not Igbo people. They said it's a must, that you must do it.
That they are, who are there now? They are from, who are there?
They are soldiers too. They showed women their ID card, their military ID card. They are Nigerian soldiers. They are in Abana. I think 2 or 3 people have confirmed that they have come to their yard.
Well, I will not doubt you, brother. I will not doubt you because I won't doubt it. Not you. I won't doubt this thing because I know anything is possible in Nigeria. But the thing is that these are the things we must resist. Nobody, if this thing is true, nobody should give them a dime. Okay, they did not go and collect the money in the north, where the Boko Haram was injured by the soldiers were injured by the Boko Haram in the north. It is in the east. Ọ ka anyị na-aghọta in fact ka anyị na-aghọta ihe anyị nwabụ just ihe eji asụ aja continue, brother.
Yeah, you know, Mazi, our people are living in fear. So if you say that they should not donate, we are living in fear. Everybody is afraid of Nigeria because they kill everybody. You know what happened at Hausa the other day. A soldier got missing, then they started killing people, burning their houses. Then after a few days, the soldier returned. But Nigeria government didn't do anything about it again. But what of the people that were killed? How are they going to begin their life again? There's no way. Life has got complicated. Our people are living in fear. You know where I share this story? I don't know. People are brave, so people can just investigate and know what to stop this rubbish because I see it as this is getting too much, getting out of hand. Why must they ask us to pay for the people that are injured? Are they protecting us? They are not here. They are there fighting with their whatever they call it. I don't care if they die there. So they let Nigeria government bear their cross. It doesn't concern us. So we are living in fear here. So look at what happened in Imo State. The man and these soldiers on Friday, rather than Sunday, they went to Zone, they burned over 50 houses. Is that how much we are going to be taking every time in this country? It's too much. It's too much. Mazi, in fact, I am confused. I don't know what they are about to do.
No problem. Noted. I believe our leaders, the leadership are listening. They know they know if they will investigate it and know, maybe issue a press release and then maybe come on radio and tell our people how to stand. But the thing is that general advice is that such a thing should not be now road checkpoint continue. He may accept now. You will be paying. That is how you will need to fight. Yes, they are killing us. Yes, they are killing us. They will kill. We will kill back. There's no two ways. If we accept it, one day I will make it. What day I will make it? What day I will make it?
It's too much.
What is too much?
You must fight back. You must fight back.
The thing is that everybody has, for me, everybody have to unite and say no to it. And but when the corona and the victim. But I believe our leaders, the leadership are listening, they will know what to do on that. But for me, we should do a checkpoint and I start to people there. You know, because same matter to you go near you got treat this soldier on
just imagine.
What kind of
just imagine the one that collecting they go into house to house collecting money. It's too much. No,
thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, wow. What kind of nonsense is this? Going house to house in Abia State, collecting money to treat soldiers that were wounded in the north by Boko Haram, that Nigerian government they are fighting for could not take care of them. Then Igbo man will come and bear the pain. Give Sanyo Banketi. Yeah? One night, even those group of soldiers that are there, half overnight. This is too much. Brother, this pain is too much. This insult is too much. Nigerian soldiers are going house to house in Aba, collecting money to treat wounded soldiers being abandoned by Nigerian government that were wounded by their own Boko Haram, which they created. Shetima, who is the vice presidential candidate to APC, is the one who formed this thing. Then what concerns us? And we have put Mbano, Mba. And then bow. Come down no one, we saw him on Namgram. Brother, can you
hello, good morning, sir.
You are welcome.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've come back. So, everything that they calling for this platform now. My people, my coordinator in data field is really telling my voice to get my stuff so that they call me. I say I want to get ESL, but I'm very positive. So I want to get ESL for me to fight for my life. Because this is our law in data field here. We have to white president. And full of data field. Many of the data up and down. And nobody is looking for us. So we are angry. I want to get ESL for me to my land, in Biafra land. Not to call the place, but nobody has ever collected. So I don't know what to do with it.
Okay.
So I want to go directly to my coordinator in data state. At least, the same people are not privilege. And I'm not very good at what I don't know. I'm not down this. I'm not working with Biafra. I'm not worried about what to do anymore. With Biafra. They're not wow.
Maybe they are busy. They will still surface. Time is not easy to come out and do this thing and return back to work and all those things. So time is not there. Time is not there. Sometimes 24 hours is not enough. Somebody like me, not enough to do things, round things in a day. So they are there. They will see their program. They will still come up.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Okay, this is our coordinator for this. For him, if you can send me his number, just to call him for him to connect me, for me to
on ESN, there are people who are in charge of it and they know how they do their recruitment when the time comes. Don't be hasty and fall into the hands of the wrong one. I appreciate your zeal in fighting for your fatherland, but just calm down. I don't think that there is recruitment now, but they will do something on that. One thing you will also understand, as long as Ifeanyi Okonkwo is showing interest now to be vice president, Delta State is being sold. Delta State may turn out to be like Imo State very soon. You must understand that. He has been quiet all this while because that has been their plan for him to be vice. So as long as this thing is going on, you remember he's an Igbo man. Forget about they'll say, some of you that will say, I know Igbo, all those things. The blood of Igbo is flowing. Igbo man is very good in that, in terms of politics. So Delta is ready to be in trouble very soon as a result of Ifeanyi Okonkwo in his political ambition. Because before you go there, you must sacrifice something. Then go ask them, waiting you keep for table, waiting you carry come. You must give something. Okebeke in Igbo State did not just become this thing. The agreement is what is seen he is doing. Ifeanyi Okonkwo in Enugu State didn't just be there. Helicopters come down for his state, they drop people. A governor who is a chief security officer, everything, no talk, nothing. Now we have seen the impact, kidnapping everywhere, rampaging, because they know that if they go through the road, maybe men will confront them on the way. They just use Google Map, geograph out of some certain land, just drop them a particular place and ask them to move, and that is why it's working out for them. So these are the things. Delta, it may boil because definitely Ifeanyi Okonkwo will sold the land, the state, to Fulani because Atiku is a Fulani man. So that is that. But calm down. Men are handling that area. They know what to do. They know how to do it. All you need is just to continue. I have your number. If possible, maybe they will call you or whatever. I don't know. I'm not in charge of that. But I will make sure I relay the message. Thank you.
God bless you, sir.
And you too, my dear brother. Let's take this call. Call on the line. Can you hear me? Brother, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Nwachineke. Good morning from here.
Take him up.
My name is Mazi Nwachineke. I'm from Otokumak, also. Any presence that are residing at Apakureke, where every man is blessing everybody. When we have to say to the God of our land, the God of our ancestors, the God that created us and molded in the Testament. Even though money is up, but I'm money is guy.
What happened to your line? Okay, Aladi Murundi is Mazi Ifeanyi Chukwu. I've been calling and calling and calling. Let me take your call. Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi Ifeanyi Chukwu boom.
Yes, I can hear you, but the other brother is online. He's talking with you. Can I go on?
No, drop, go line here, drop, go continue.
Alright, good morning, Biafrans. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. According to your own time zone, wherever you are. My name is Ifeanyi Chukwu. Ifeanyi Chukwu is from Bamno, and Bamno is in Biafra land. And I'm living here in Spain, Madrid, and the deputy coordinator of a formidable zone, Zone 5, in Madrid. Mazi Nwachineke, thank you. God bless you. Biafrans are not happy with what is happening. Nwachineke, this is our brother that have reported to you about the incident that is happening at Aba. I am happy that this man has spoken. Let me add my own advice. Please, brother, if you are hearing me now, wherever you are, if you are hearing me, God bless you for bringing this type of information to us. Now, pay attention. Our DOS has sent inquiry line. They have given inquiry line. This is the if bird learn how to fly without passion, wonders will then learn how to earn that bird on the sky and bring that bird down with immediate effect. This rubbish is too much for us. We can no longer condone it again. The only thing you will do now is be very, very vigilant. Don't panic. Hold up the inquiry line. What make a please you can help by end that inquiry line once again so that this our brother can grab it and keep it with him. Contact your coordinator wherever you are there in Aba. Come over to him. As soon as those people came, if they come to you to disturb people to collect money, use that inquiry line and get in contact with our people that is on the ground, and you will see what will happen. Thank you, Nwachineke. I don't want to waste time because I'm not happy with that information. God bless you. All must hear Biafra. We must fish them out of this Biafra land. God bless you.
Thank you very much. That's Mazi Nwachineke direct. Thank you. That is it. We need to. It's true. That inquiry line is very, very important. Very important. Let's take this call from Ichobo. If you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi Nwachineke. Good morning, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, general IPOB members. Good morning to even the autopilot when I've even Melongo. Good morning to all the radio presenters. Good morning to every member of the EOS. Good morning to every genuine member of Biafra. I still remember myself, from our glorious kingdom. And I'm a province of Biafra land. I was coming was I was a potato to tie a baby. Actually, China Bible, but telling me, Ina Kusli over Bible, Amaro, is you Kina. That would make you matter, never call ready. Come believe your lady. Biafra can believe your ancient ready. Indeed. Only when even land Kanu Kusila, I need to tell us. Obola I am Abraham Benama. ESN and John Nago. ESN Abraham Jesus Kujan Nano. Ready on a ban. And you can live a flan each also. Mazi prophet, and American Emma or Ezakua. Can not see no men are nine. Uburobu na mili down Kete kaa ticket those things came with Kafla never person abani. Going out that cheer. Going in singing out to more imala eating people. With a moon or Macanava to Mutoga. We will the women the flanny, the fruity flanny, uncircumcised flanny in our dream entire Gibu and you cheer. And we only in a boo. We give politicians is Kelolo. The when freedom come, I tell you half bread. Apa kumu di changing and also Nnamdi Chukwu Kabiama. Ndi Chukwu Mmadụ kama n'Igbo kike. Ndị mmadụ ya mere iji wee sịwa bịa ka ike na mmadụ n'oyiyi anyị. Akpọkwuru m ndị nze n'ọzọ ndị mgbugbo ndị bịara gbogbo na Igbo. Akpọkwuru m anya n'ọnụ ndị isi Igbo. Onye bụ ụkwụ anụ nke ụwa. Beke orie avọ ụkwụ the four elements of life. Akpọkwuru m nwere iwe. Akpọkwuru m ndị ichie ndị ọgaranya dị iche iche. Okwu nne m Nnamdi Kanu na-abụkwara ndị mmụọ dị ebube. Bịakwa n'ime ugbo. Ụlọ ahịa nnọcha anya anyị emeche n'ụmụ mmụọ dị n'ala be anyị na-akwa alịlị. N'ụmụ iwe nwe na-eme ka ndị ụka gwa ndị amụma abalị iji wee bata n'ime be anyị wee tụọla anyị ntụ onye na-ala anyị jiri n'ala mmụọ anyị wee yiwe oyiye kpamkpamna. Nsọ adịrọzi n'ala anyị asị anyị na ọbara Jizọs emebicha mmiri niile enwere emebila anyị dị n'ala anyị binye n'ikwu njebe na Abuja. Usekwu nke ya ya dinta nyapụ ile. Ana m agwa ụlọ okwu ndị ichie gosikwa na ndị BOS chekwakwa na ndị ESN. Ana m ekwu okwu ọbụla ndị wepụtara ọdịmma ka ndị nwa gara ije ọgbọ IPOB na mba ndị na-ekwu dịka ọha nwere na na-ekwu ebe. Ajụrụ m sị kedu ndị Igbo kedu ihe Biafra kedu n'Afrịka ya apụta. Binye n'ije na mmiri bụ nke anyị. Ọ bụrụ na ndị nwa na anyị na-ekwu okwu ka rapụ ya Nine na Fulani made your so buckle. Nalapale, Pinini to Unja. Nimalachi, Nimola, Kutura, Kudu, economy of Nagami, Imalovimali, Imale. Ogno, Kamalin, Kimel, silent to why you do a Topolandia, here to the other. Ever Vivinaga, it was an IPOB, no open on. Will it come to that place? Akamalin, and the captain in the flan, always 200 is going to back the bar. Can even tell you to who blames the IPOB and the Incarnate, as Nnamdi Kanu upon you, or see about 4 Kagam and Nnamdi Kanu Yade. I want to run the movement to Pidenti. Therefore, I can't walk on night with it. Not sure half an abani, who was never than a bani, or not activating living a good knowledge, Abra, Kanu kandinza nozo ndichi na ndemu kudekele yuizi kandi chukua kagama wakalmenzi yuku Nnamdi Kanu yuizi kaijia ni bwete wanani ongudawana waloso support on ESM, support on DOS ekene Mazi Nwachineke. I still remember myself in 2 years and at all Facebook munu kulishu na yuno even na manager na mwana cheta kwazo ekene one love Nwachineke.
Thank you very much, brother. It's your boy. Thank you. Let's take it from Mazi Ogugo. Can you hear me?
No, good morning. I can hear you.
You're welcome.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Thank you for your good job what you're doing. Like all of you all in the media, we need to start on the base every one of you. And I'm not going to look at this guy who just speak now. This guy just finished, this is my brother who just finished now and said everything I want to say.
So,
you have to go back to our tradition. And the good news is, another thing in our traditional way. Number 1 is our traditional way. And number 2, anyway, I don't know if I'm going to say I need it. I don't know if I'm going to need it. I don't know if I'm going to need it. I believe that in every two for the voice, and not to Islam in the program. I believe that I'm going to every time I something like this. And look at I believe in how many people that are there, and okay, natural Islam is here. I'm not supposed to be the this and how what you want to do. Everything I do is active like that. All the humans, not the only because you really very soon what everything you can do this. You do not know the other thing of your own union. You do not have to get to hold of your own union. So what is your job? What is your job? I think this time I have to go for another train of how to fight in this time. Only our traditional power in this time. In reality, not later, understand the later, I know. But I can go for a value. If I can have a Archbishop Nnamdi. We do an Archbishop Nnamdi and go. Have it you're going to get them and have you the land. I think only about the people about the law and you no one I can tell you that's what I want to say. Thank you.
one day omenala, the way you push the tradition now, and they push the omenala. I chat to Nani, we know everything that is there. Well, I am somebody I'm open to discussions of things, but I thank God for wisdom, thank God for knowledge. Absorb or react over. You made mention about the union. Let me tell you this. You see, union, as long as the system is corrupt, Any union you form, anything you form in our land now, anything will be corrupt because the system is corrupt. It will continue to corrupt it. This tradition only go into them now, a lot of them are corrupt. Why would you be begging honest no power? Why would you beg somebody to use his power to free his people? System is corrupt and man regulate things. If man is polluted, definitely everything he'll be doing will come out of that pollution. We must understand that. That is why you need sanity. When you clean the system, if clean, go and push tradition, my church, you know who wish you will be. Malakita now, things we need to clean. We need to pull ourselves from Biafra, pull Biafra out of Nigeria. Then sanitize ourselves, our land. Because some man name your job. Alana hanokata men here John or when. Mamma Joa put a men here Joe, Momay, or Marika you a man. And the mother jogging John already. So sometimes now all these things I will just laugh, you just keep quiet, but rather I understand. Let's take this call. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Matthew, please, can you hear me?
I hear you very well.
Yeah, welcome.
My name is Mazi Nwachineke. I'm calling from under the former days of Biafra. This morning I greet all my brothers, especially my brother from Commander. You know, when we are talking about this is something some people don't understand first. I am a pastor, a young pastor, a young by a Biafran. Then, from my childhood, God gave me a gift for a house. And I used to use herb to treat some of the sickness. And when I travel, sometimes if I pass by some house, I was started getting information from the house. It's like communicating with the house. But the people will see that you are mysterious. It is. And God gives you a gift to make it. It's just like the house and the teaching about the religion. It's very, very important that people don't understand it. And every time when we come back to our tradition, it does not mean that when we come back to our tradition, even the right religion is going to be abolished. No. It's a prayer worship for every individual. But at the same time, you can even take a people pastor and at the same time using your traditional house and share people and also continue the ministry. But it's not easily said. It's a authentic word. Try to come back to there's a call that has been coming. And I want to give you small things. You check on the call and say that you want to ban ECM. Ask the person if it is a volunteer. If it's not a volunteer outlet, not a member will have no any coordinator. Then the person need to know because there is not any equipment for them. Because I received his own call personally from Africa. Then they will try to confuse how to tell them, wait, there is no any equipment now. Wait until our leader comes out. That one is ending. Thank you so again this morning. Concerning our leader, now reaching us and the voice body, the today. We need to work on it and do any person who are calling in your name and telling and say, let us start fighting and try to carry them. The person is not acting because he don't listen out really from acting. We need to avoid because our leader cannot be in the enemy danger. Then we're trying to use another means, another hard tactics. What they're trying to do is kill that man is not important to us. First, we need to get our leader out. Then we clean our hand, our land, and we make sure that all those criminals in our land are cleansed. Then we are able to set the system how we are going to treat our land. If anything happens, then we can able to think about if we are going to revive Nigeria or other things. But there are many things we put in our land today because the people are trying to around affluent and civilians and the local are talking about and outside. And also you can see some and the attack is coming from one corner to another. That's why to try to attack our lawyer, trying to attack all women and women. That's what people who are trying to help our sympathizers. They try to people are pointing their hearts. Please, my comment for this money is please all media this thing. To be wise. All those enemy who call trying to be like the agent of life. Be careful and know them what they are trying to introduce themselves. Open up because one call they can call and stop all in one hand up. You can come back down for 1 month for 2 months before they tell all those men because our purpose mind is that man. If anything happens in human life, it's very hard to repair it again. That's why we need to be sensitive. And lastly, in please, all the let them work up because I don't know people who are selling food inside media in Telegram because all the way are agreeing, please, let us all these scam.
Thank you, Mazi Otis. Before you go, I want to correct this thing. This year, onye na-aga ụka, let me cancel ya n'Igbo, onye na-aga ụka na-anaghị take dị against traditional medicine, amaghị ihe ọ na-akọ, ọ maghị onye ahụ sense ya ezughị oke. Herb is herb, it's natural. It has nothing to do with anything, whatever. And there are people who have the gift to know which one and which one that will work. So but the issue of this omenala or whatever, onye na-agwọ ọgwụ abụghị omenala. Ịhụ na ọgwụ agwọrọ agwọ ọwụghị omenala Igbo. Number one bụ onweghị obodo a na-anaghị agwọ ọgwụ. Because I see that is the area of people in the troop mostly. When you those mystical powers, people will love it so much, will enjoy it. Ogun anagwago is not omenala. Omenala is a tradition, is a culture. People believe their way of life is different from Ogun. Anagwago na China, Igagwago in America. Everywhere they got in Europe, Anagwago there. So Ogun no matter how we she will go ya. Yeah, work in Indonesia. So all is different from culture tradition. So Madonna, because mostly that is where we move on. And there's no difference between when you have the mind of you to use those power and the mentality of when Naga church. Naga church, or miracle, no something, your mentality are not different. I'm telling you, that is why I always talk about our understanding, our mindset as a black man. Our mindset as a black man, what is very, very important. Only mystical powers, some supernatural powers, something like all those kind of things. There's all the same mindset with only Ghana church. They are the same. They are the same. When you because if you will understand what I'm trying to explain to you, you just want to enjoy outside a particular realm. that you are not flowing. Tradition is neutral, is normal, is natural. And if you see a good traditional man, he can live in the same house with Oyenaga Church. They can live together and say a good traditional man. The only difference there is he prayed to God. A traditional man may pray to God through one way or the other. Maybe pray through ancestors, pray through this, pray through that. That is his way. Oye church we can ask through Mary, through Jesus, through Saint Matthew, Saint this is the same thing. But it is the process he's taking it. Oye church you can see onye pagan, onye cow pagan. More pagan, they are the one who gave that name. I'm trying to clarify things. We have studied all this. I don't like to discuss it in my program. I want to make my program neutral and face Biafra issue, but I noticed that now it's like all the Konde Omena and Nege my program mostly. So I'm just trying to clear it. Man, at the moment you work use where is either going I'm telling you this. Because while that person is releasing some certain energy or calling some certain spirit he believes, it will conflict with that your own. Or it will be conflict with your own also. This is how these things are powers and it reacts. We must understand it. We have studied all these things very well, or to the apex of our own ability. So that is what I will say on that. But I'm not discussing all those things. Thank you very much, Mazi Nwachineke. Nakon Abesi too much since I was. Thank you very much, and we bring this program to an end. That's not what we are discussing, please. We are not going to. I don't like to talk on all those things because I know that the attention varies and people with different opinions. When so I don't like to discuss all those things when I come to radio. We'll face what is there. If you don't believe on that, if you believe that what you are worshiping is good, use it to go and restore Igbo people, restore Igbo land. Short and simple. If you were able to use it to convince people, to do by practical, then you win. Let you and the people follow. If not, whatever you see there is up to you. For me, if you believe that thing is good, use it to do something to convince people. When they brought Christianity, they came with things. They gave you the school we are going, the schools you see in our land, they were built by Christian missionaries, not by politicians that came in, not by colonial masters. It was built by missionaries. It came with something good. They were coming, they built school, they built hospital. Although they were under the political group that were coming to invade, to steal. But they brought this and people were going to school and they gave them their own idea. The same way I'm saying it now, if what you are serving or worshipping is good, you believe in it, use it. Don't come to go and use it to do. We are under siege, we're under bondage. When you do it, people will abandon other ones. Why people go to church or whatever, maybe there's a miracle somebody or this is C or the O or the Ma. That's why he went. He continued to go. If we want to miraculously change our land into another belief system, let that thing first of all show you the light, give you light. Let that change in everything, you're going to get light in the land. Even more people will join you. But the rather, okay, you will just see somebody na Libo, na Chiraja Libo, vocal, one in America, okay, with those powers. Like Katonalian on Abuja. Where the thing Biana. At least yes, but you won't see all those things. You see, these are the areas if you want to convince people, use it in that manner. Let's see, will it bigger the woman in Biana? Yeah, what for? If there's one man say, yeah, me here, or Gakai will be on a mayor. And the thing will be seeing it on negative aspect of it. So that's why I'm we must clarify it. Very, very important. So thank you very much for being part of our broadcast today. As we bring it to an end, may the Most High bless you all. You may agree with me on this, you may not agree with me, it's a different thing. This is my own take, but before I speak all this kind of thing, I do research and I do read a lot on all those things, make research. I even read what I don't believe in, what I'll never practice.